Alrighty. And there we go.
Perfect. Perfect. This is perfect. This is great. This is great. I'm just going to bring her in here.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? Oilers versus Canucks. Let's just... What do they do? Is it Let's Go Oilers for their live? It is. Okay, and Canucks is probably... Yes, it is. That's why we use our noggin. Ugh. How's everybody doing tonight? I know it's been a while since we've live streamed, and I'm sorry for it taking forever to get to this point, but I have been busy, and I am excited, though, to do this live stream tonight, must say. Right now, it's pregame, so we don't have to worry about much. We are live. Right now, I'm just watching the end of the Boston-Florida game. Check out the live stream. We should have promoted this more. I agree. Oh my God, the Panthers just missed a wide open net. Game 4. Ugh. Honestly, I'm excited for tonight's game. I think it should be a good one for sure. I think it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. Honestly, yeah, that's pretty much it. Not a lot right now. Just vibes. If you're tuning in, don't forget to say hello. Appreciate you being here. There's always the anxiety that happens when a live stream starts, and it's like, oh, I hope people show up to it because I don't want it to be one of the ones that no one shows up to it. And it's terrifying because they do happen. Do that. Do that. We'll just promote the hell out of this. Hello, Sir Zachary. Hi, Banana. You're the first person to comment in the chat. You put my mind at ease. I'm not going to lie. I was a little worried because I made this live stream idea and I didn't tell anybody. And I realized that could have meant that nobody would show up. I'm so glad you guys are here. Please leave a like on the stream and just say hello. Just say hello. You don't even need to subscribe. You don't even need to, like, if you're a new viewer, just come say hello. Let's hang out for a bit. Zach has officially registered for journalism and broadcasting, which is pre-com or CRE-com, I guess it's called, at Red River College. So the dream is alive and well, ladies and gentlemen. Should be a good day at the office, but we'll see. We'll see how it is. Honestly, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I haven't been accepted into the program yet. I have my admissions test on the 22nd, so I'm terrified of that. I'm more terrified that my old what's it called? My old transcripts will put a damper on me wanting to pursue it because my transcripts, I'll be honest, grades aren't spectacular, but we'll see how it we'll see how it goes. Test on the 22nd. I was told I don't need to study for it. It's not something to study for. If we get to the point of an interview, I think I'll be okay. But we'll have to see where we get. Joshua, welcome to the stream. Miss Jets and Moose Action. Josh, you and me both. I am waiting on the right now the Norfolk Admirals are losing in Game 6 right now, and I'm anticipating some of the AHL contracts to officially be moved around soon because because all the AHL contract guys are technically eligible to play on Norfolk. I think except for a few people, but what it is once Norfolk's eliminated, I'm expecting maybe a couple people to start going overseas. I'm not quite sure yet, I'll be honest. this whole month is just going to be mostly just doing stuff um where it's just like I have a coaching video coming out soon where I'm just going to give a brief thoughts on all these coaching options, um and then we'll kind of go from there. Bomber season's starting up soon, which I'm excited about. It's kind of just a transitional phase for the channel right now because we don't have anything to do. You know what I mean? Like there's only so much I can do. I'm mostly just resigned to watching hockey, which is the experience that everyone has to face once their team is eliminated. It's just watching other teams do good hockey is all. Um, we are live. Come say hello. But yeah, I know, honestly, like, how are you guys doing? What's new with your guys' lives? I'd love to hear it. Right now, I'm watching the end of the Panthers and Bruins game. Where are we at in that? We're almost done. We're pretty much almost done, and then we'll go right back into the Oilers Canucks game, which I'm excited for. I think this has been a really good series, honestly. Genuinely, I think it's been a series that has lived up to the expectations of it. With and if anything, the surprises have all been welcome surprises. I find that the fact that the Canucks are being able to get on top of the Oilers at some degree, I find that extremely exciting and interesting. I have no qualms with that. Like it's an exciting time. But yeah, be sure to just comment your guys' thoughts on anything. I'm all ears. If you guys want to talk about random shows and movies coming out, we can do that while it's pregame right now. If you guys want to talk about anything, if you guys want to ask me what I've been up to, that's cool. I actually got to meet a couple of sports journalism journalists yesterday, which was really exciting. Zach, Goldeyes win tonight in the matinee matchup against Cleburne 9-0, and yesterday they won 16-0. Drakenator, I did know that because Connor Hrabchuk, who, if you follow him on Twitter, great guy, amazing guy. Him and I both were at an event yesterday hosted by Sean Reynolds, like Kenny and Rennie. They had a rap party. I was invited to it, which was ah. I got to meet a lot of people. I met my I didn't meet no the two people the only three there was three people that I knew I wanted to meet but I didn't get the chance to was Dave Minuk, Mike McIntyre, and John Lou was there as well too. But I met a lot of people there. I met Jacob Stoller. I met Scott Billick. I met a lot of people. It was great, honestly. I don't want to name them all by name, but like it was such a great time to be around people and just talk hockey and relax and drink beer if I for the legal age people. Hey John, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thoughts on Stars kind of destroying the Abs? Yeah, no. I think the Dallas Stars are the perfect way to build a hockey team. Wily vets, long standing team leaders in Ben and Sagan, Wiley vets in Suter and Pavelski. Young, amazing, like a solid goaltending in Jake Ottinger, as well as just solid drafting. Thomas Harley, Jason Robertson, Wyatt Johnston. All of that has been exceptional. Nice sack. That's awesome. Go Gold Eyes. Yeah, I'm excited for the Gold Eyes. I'm gonna be working upstairs pretty much at the Gold Eyes. I'm gonna be doing all their what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? We're gonna switch over from the Florida broadcast to officially the Oilers and Canucks broadcast. Um, but I'm excited pretty much because I'm gonna work in the Sky Suites, so it'll be great. Joshua McNabb, go Rangers for me right now. Great games with Carolina. Yeah, I thought they were going to end the series yesterday, but the Carolina Hurricanes had other ideas. What are we thinking? What's the light goal for this stream? We're going to go 15? 15 is a decent light goal, I'd say. Ugh. Yeah, I know. This game should be good though. Like all of these games between the Canucks and Oilers have all been like really good games. There was a great comeback in game 1, overtime win in game 2. Game 3 has was a pretty good interesting fight in its own right. It's all been fun. Maybe we should meet at the game when I'm there. Drake, if you see me around, just don't be like don't be a stranger. Feel free to come say hi, man. I'll put it this way. I don't usually plan to meet people ahead of time, but if I see you, if I run into you, yeah, say hi. Because, I am working. I am on the clock, so I can't really schedule Pete to hang out with, you know what I mean, to see people. But if I see you, yeah, say hi. I'd be happy to. Yesterday I was really dumb. Darren Bombing, who covers the Winnipeg Blue Bombers yesterday, told me he watched our stuff, and I felt like such a fucking moron because I said I didn't get his name like when he said like he was on his way out of the door and he's like, oh yeah, by the way, I watch you and your brother's stuff, and I'm like, oh, thank you. And I felt so like my mind immediately went, oh my god, you should get the name. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, what was your name? He's like, oh, Darren. And I was sitting with Connor Harabchek at a high table later, and we're sitting there, and I was getting the name of this other guy that didn't introduce himself, which is fine, which is totally fine. You don't always have to give your name. That's totally fine. Let's just make that clear. I'm not gonna say who it was, but he didn't happen to give me his name in the conversation, which is fine because I kind of intruded just to say my who I was. Um, but he's like, but I'm like, he's like, yeah, he didn't give you the name, but that's fine. I'm like, yeah, I couldn't remember it, and then he goes, yeah, but you couldn't remember Darren Bombing's name either. I'm like, oh, was that who that was? And yeah, I felt like a Tom Tit, but is what it is. But no, it was great. It was great. Sean Reynolds, great person, great human being. Honestly, he's been extremely insightful. I've asked him a couple times just for his inputs on things. He's been extremely nice. I can't say enough nice things. Ah, feel free to share the link around, guys. The more people in here, the merrier. Keep the comments flowing. I would love to talk about anything. Literally anything. Well, I will be doing the play-by-play. Got a light cough, but we're good. Oh, man. Vancouver going up on a 3-1 series lead is crazy. Would be crazy to see. Not something that I have on my radar, but we'll see what they can do it. Oh, we'll do NHL live stream. Play by play. I ran into I talked to Murat a bit, which was really cool. I also saw Hustler get really drunk, and that's something I think we should all witness once in our lives. It's great. Somebody said it's like watching the Queen go by. He just kind of walks by and he gives a thumbs up to somebody, and you're like, wow, look at him go. Murat was a great conversationalist. I really like talking to Michael Remus. Remus we had on the podcast years ago, and I was so surprised because like I know he's on pods all the time, right? He's like, oh yeah, I remember that you and your brother. And he's like, do you still play at the Highlander? I'm like, how the fuck do you remember that? Like, I was just so happy about it. Patrick Banks says, I'm just happy my ECHL teams and AHL teams are actually doing well for once. Patrick, for clarification, what are your ECHL and AHL teams? Like, give me, like, are you talking about the collectives, like the Moose and Norfolk Admirals, or like, who are your teams, Patrick? Welcome to the stream, by the way, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Where's Carter? Carter's around. He's had a long, busy day. He had a long day at work, so he'll kind of be in and out, which is totally fine. Last time I had him doing commentary. This time I get to do commentary again. So there's that. Drakinator says Team Canada is red hot on men's. They were okay, and you're gonna mention this. Almost make an upset today of 7-6. I saw the Austrians coming back though, and that was terrifying, wasn't it? It really shows that Austria, like obviously this is not Team Canada's best team, but But they do have great teams, honestly. ECHL is Toledo Walleye, and AHL is the Grand Rapids Griffins. Oh, great, 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 great. Yeah, I know Toledo Walleye. Are they doing really well? That's good to hear. Grand Rapids Griffins obviously has always been a respectable organization. I think Grand Rapids. I'd like to say that Grand Rapids Griffins has been one of the best AHL franchises around. They've been a long time presence in the AHL, and they've always been able to, even if they haven't always been the best team. Like I like the Griffins jerseys. Griffins jerseys are great. Their logo is sick as fuck. There's nothing there. Yeah, there's nothing bad. I can't say a bad thing about Grand Rapids Griffins. Hershey Bears, um, and a couple other teams are like royalty in the AHL, in my opinion. They are teams that have great development program pedigree and have always been great developmental programs. Canucks are getting ready to go out here. I'm excited. I'm really excited for this game. This game's gonna be freaking nuts. I wonder how many goal calls I'm gonna have to make today. Whether I'll strain my voice or not comes with the territory as a lifelong Wings fan. Law. That's fair, Patrick. That is totally fair. I can totally see that being just another incentive to be behind that team. As somebody who's a big fan of Maxwell Moose, it's also insightful. Oh, did Norfolk get eliminated? Oh yeah, they lost 5-1 after blowing a 2-0 series lead. Awesome job, guys. It's okay. It wasn't that big of a deal, but yeah, it was Zach. I was extremely scared, but happy for Austria gets a point in overtime. Lost when JT scored for us. Yeah, JT just walked down like it was nobody's business and just said, "Yeah, let me just put this game out of reach real quick, guys. Just let me." He literally like John Tavares just came down and just said, "Hey guys, let me just lock down this second point quick. Let's just kill the narrative." Oilers are coming out right now, and it is electric. Is it Rogers Center? I always just remember it was Rexall. Since I was a kid, it's always been Rexall. So I don't want to forget the name officially because there's always it looks bad. It looks bad when you forget the name. You sound like a rank amateur. But if you forget the name in favor of an older name, then you got taste. You got culture behind you. Only one anthem we got to listen to, so that'll go by a little bit quicker. But yeah, let's just get this pregame out of here. Carter's added like fourth overtime. And this might be me jinxing it right now, but I don't think we're going to need all of that. Also, guys, if you haven't checked it out already, I did an Elias Salmonson video a couple days ago where I just talked about how he is now an SHL champion, how he's been extremely impressive in his development, which you should definitely check out. And it's not just because I made it. Nothing beats playoff hockey atmosphere in Canada, says Nikita Zadorov. That's fair. That's a totally fair, understandable question statement. Go Oilers go. Did you vote for the Utah team name yet? I didn't. I wanted Outlaws, Mammoth, and Blizzard. I think was my three that I wanted. I wanted Mammoths. Mammoth is sick. Utah Mammoth would be sick, and I'll die on that hill. Utah Mammoths would be cool as hell. All right, we are big Let's Go Oilers chant going on. You love to hear it. You love to hear the passion, the atmosphere. They are doing the land acknowledgement now, as they should. You know what's really funny? I sometimes forget how well my old transaction videos do, but because I tag the team names in them, sometimes people will just search up the teams and stumble on my video. So for example, my Joseph Nardi video, who played, fun fact, 5 games with the Manitoba Moose, has 930 views. That is dumb, but I love it. And it also shows how people like really they like my what's the word I'm looking for? Thoroughness. thorough. Yeah, how thorough I am. That's the word. Going to be quite the shakeup next year defensively, I think, for the Jets. I agree. I think there's a lot of moving pieces that are not going to be moving back here next year. I'm planning to go to Utah versus our team Winnipeg next season. That's exciting. Anthem time in Edmonton. True North. Yeah, fuck yeah. Let's go. Any score predictions? Get him in the chat. Score predictions. Let's see if anybody gets it right before the game. Blue. Sorry, that's a Bomber fan in me. He's coming out. He's coming out. The Bomber fan in me. And we are underway in Edmonton. It is time. Yes, but seriously, though, make your score predictions in the chat because I want to see what you guys think of this game. Will Vancouver take a commanding 3-1 series lead? Will Edmonton tie up the series, taking it back to Vancouver? Find out now. Hey, Harry. Harry, it's nice to see you here, my friend. Melatonin Dreams, appreciate you being here as well. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, lads. We are almost underway. They're about to be puck drop. Starting goaltenders tonight are Pickard and Shelobs. Pickard getting the nod this time around for his first appearance in the playoffs as a starter. Pionk has to go Drake. Opening face-off here, McDavid line out there. Who are you cheering for? Hey, Blake, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming in. Luke, who am I cheering for? Canucks would be kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. Back to the point. Shot that goes wide. Oilers have it in the offensive zone. Bouchard gets forced out of the zone, and they'll have to go D-to-D with Ekholm. Ekholm fires it into the zone. Rings around the boards, and the Oilers will pick it up. Battling in the circle for it. Now battling along the wall. Hyman moving in there. There's two Oilers, two Canucks there. Canucks come up with it. Oilers pick it up. Below, they're going across on. Oh, he just missed the net. A near miss early from a great pass from Nugent Hopkins, and the Oilers are buzzing early. Oilers back to the point. Ekholm, wait, fires that, gets stopped by Shelobs. Oilers keep it in the zone. Another shot stopped by Shelobs. Canucks get it out of the zone. They don't get it far, though. Oilers send it into the zone. Good to see you too, Zach. Thanks, Harry. Appreciate it, my friend. Canucks send the puck down. Desharnais goes D-to-D with Nurse. Nurse back to Desharnais. Sends it up the ice. Gets into the zone and fires it in. Myers on the puck now. He's battling with Holloway. Oilers pick it up. They send it back to the point. They go down low into the top of the circle. Draisaitl waiting, looking for over his options. He goes into the corner, tries to go behind the net now. Moving it around, looking for options on the passing lanes. Back up the ice. He gets bodied there by Myers, gets separated from the puck, and the puck gets loose. Puck's bouncing around the top of the zone. Canucks get it out, but that's only temporary as the Oilers push it back in. Now Canucks get it. Puck's in the neutral zone, bouncing a lot in the neutral zone, and the Oilers pick it up, and Kane will just flip it into the zone. Well, the fucking Bruins won. Oh, they did hold on? That's too bad, but that's okay. I'd like to see a Panthers versus Canucks one. That'd be pretty fun. And we are going to start here, and this will just be a deflected puck out of play. And the puck face-off will be to the right of Pickard. A good look here by Nugent Hopkins. Had McDavid going across. I think this actually gets slightly intercepted by Ian Cole. He gets a stick on it, and only a little bit of the blade from Connor McDavid gets on this puck. Face-off here in the zone. Canucks have it. Battling around the offensive zone. He gets taken down there. No call. Battle in the corner for it. Canucks come up with it. Back to the point. Waiting. Hughes sends it down low. Canucks battling for it. Puck's bouncing around the zone. Down low, Pettersson out front. That gets missed. Zadorov waits, fires. That goes wide. Ryan sends it out. Zadorov has it now. He goes D to D. The Canucks have 3 straight series wins after leading 2-1 in a series. That's the graphic that just came up. Oilers have it behind their own zone. Brett Kulak taking his time, sends a long bomb pass up there. That gets intercepted in the neutral zone. Canucks on it now. Quinn Hughes sends it up the ice. That'll get deflected there, and the Oilers will take it again. Desharnais taking his time, sends it up the ice. That gets picked off again in the neutral zone by the Canucks, and they'll send it back into the zone. Nurse gets checked there, gets to move the puck up a little bit, but doesn't get it out. Canucks hold it in. Back to the point. Fires! Saved by Pickard. Canucks back to the point again. A shot from the corner of the blue line, shall we say. Puck's bouncing around behind the net. A lot of big checks there early by the big Oilers defenseman. Back to the point, waiting with speed. Canucks take it in. Gets hit hard from behind there. Looked a little high, but that's okay. Oh, they called it. Oh, I'm surprised. Lindholm gets dumped here by Desharnais, and I think we're gonna have our first power play of the night. Oh, it's not. Is this who is this? Is this Dakota Joshua that gets the penalty? What is this? Dakota Joshua gets hit here by Nurse. This might be our first power play for the Canucks here. I think this is a little soft. It is. Darnell Nurse is getting his first penalty of the night. Curious what they call this. Yeah, Notebook is not a fan of that call, and I think I get it. Maybe if you're calling it cross-checking, but I don't think that's the right call. I think it's a little early, but that's okay. Canucks win the draw. Hughes back to the point. Down low to the wall. Back for Hughes at the point. Over to Miller. Fans on it. Oilers get a little bit of a whack at it. They battle in the corner now for it. Lindholm there as well. Oilers pick it up, and they'll get the clear, and that'll get sent down the ice. Welcome to the stream, Mickey. Appreciate you tuning in. Good morning for you. Yes. Canucks through neutral ice. Send it in. Leaves it there for Miller. Miller gets forced off the puck, and the Oilers will push it out. Hughes gets a little bit of pressure there, but he's got a lot of room now. Power play this series for the Vancouver Canucks are 3 for 9 right now. So far, there's 15:43 to go in this first period. Miller has it in the zone. Miller gets forced off the puck by the Oilers, and they'll have to regroup now in the neutral zone. Canucks over to Quinn Hughes. Gets it there for Miller. He's on the wall, waiting. Sends a backdoor pass there for Pettersson. Pettersson sends it around the boards. Going to be a bit of a puck race, and they will clear it down the ice again. Half the penalty is over. Shilovs gets a little bit of pressure from him, so he'll have to send that puck around for Hronek. Hronek leaves it there for Garland. Garland over center, leaves it there for Dakota Joshua. Dakota Joshua back for Hronek, down low for Garland. Garland waiting, walks up the line, walks it back, shot that goes wide. Back to the front of the net. He can't. He fans on the shot. Back to the point for Hronek. Waits. Over to Garland at top of the circle. Fires. Saved by Pickard. Great save there. Down on the wall. Waiting. Across. Shot. That gets blocked on the way through. Another shot. That gets blocked again. Garland. He's got a lot of room if he wants to come out from the side of the net. Shot. That gets stopped by Pickard. The puck bounces around. Garland picks up on the other side of the net. Penalty is over now. We're back to even strength. Back to the point. Shot. A weak shot gets blocked there, and the Oilers will get the clear. Canucks send it back in. Pickard tries to stop it. The defense will. Ekholm now. Looking out of his own zone. He'll fire it up the ice. This might be icing, and it will be icing charged against the Edmonton Oilers. But they do get the line change after the penalty kill, which is the important part of this. A really, I don't want to say shaky penalty kill. I just don't think the Vancouver Canucks controlled it in the right ways. For example, if the amount of time that Garland is given is the same as like what JT Miller gets, this probably ends up in the back of the net. But the Oilers were smart here, matched up good against each unit. They didn't give the top unit any room, and they gave the second unit enough room that they could control them to the one side of the net. Oilers win the draw. 3-on-3 over the line, sending it in. McDavid waiting. McDavid wrap around, doesn't shoot it. Back to the top of the circle, fires. That gets stopped by Shilovs, and that'll go out of play. Call out the hockey guy to a box space. He does not know who I am. There are people in life that I've been surprised that know who I am. I know for a fact the hockey guy doesn't know who I am. Like, a couple people know who I am, and it's always really surreal for me because I'm not a big deal. I'm really not. I don't even write articles. I don't do anything. We're at a commercial break right now, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are at 8 likes. Could you help us get up to 15 likes on the stream? We'd really appreciate that. Also, if you could subscribe as well, and that would be awesome, because y'all are awesome. It's been a good start to this game, but all we've kind of seen is the Oilers getting a couple good looks, and then the Canucks getting some power play time. Zach, you're a huge deal. No, I'm not. Like, Mickey, ask anyone else in Australia. They do not know who I am. Any of your neighbors, none of your neighbors know who I am. None of your friends know who I am. And I know you got a lot of friends, and I don't think they know who I am. I want to be a somewhat decent sized deal in terms of being able to cover things in the future, but I'm not, and that's okay. I noticed that the audio delay is less now, and I actually really like that. I know non-hockey fans who ask how's the Tyler Toffoli guy? Really? That's what they say? Like, in terms of, like, me screaming Tyler Toffoli? Because that video did do well. Looking for an Aiden Hill moment is what they're looking at the Oilers in terms of this. Gravely, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you tuning in. They just showed Stuart Skinner on the bench, rocking a great mustache. Oilers win the draw. Battle now on the wall for it. A couple Oilers fans don't like that. That's called a hit. I don't know what to call that. Canucks send it down the ice. It won't make it there, so this will get picked off in the neutral zone, but the puck bounces into the Oiler end. I had your video on, and you screamed Tyler Toffoli, and they loved it. Peak. That was the word. I'm like, why did I do this? Peak. Cinema. Canucks through the neutral zone now. They're outnumbered, but they're going to look through a shot. Easy save there by Pickard with the blocker. Battle in the corner for it. Oilers come up with it, and they'll look to break out now. Getting pressured there by Lindholm, but the Oilers will come up with it. Bouchard gets into the zone. Shot gets blocked there, and the Canucks will try to clear it, and they will. Bouchard now picks it up in his own zone. Just looking to get reset here. I guess there'll probably be a couple line changes to take here. If you're new to the stream, please say hello. We appreciate you all for tuning in. It means a lot to us. Oilers getting in the zone. McDavid waits. Leaves a drop pass there for Nugent Hopkins, who can't get the shot away. McDavid moving around in the high slot. Loses the puck. Turns it over. Back the other way come the Canucks. If he connects on the pass, just couldn't. There could have been a possible kind of break towards the net. Little mini breakaway there, but they couldn't connect. Canucks gets their shot, their dump-in chance gets intercepted, so it gets out of the zone, so Canucks have to go tag up as the Oilers are just taking their time. Bouchard now behind the net. Shot counts 4-3 for the Canucks right now with 12:12 to go in the first period. Bouchard sends a long pass out of the zone. Now it goes back to Bouchard. They didn't like the look there. Bouchard sends it. He gets this pocket pick there, but back the other way. The Oilers will get a little bit of puck luck there as it bounces away from Pettersson. Do you reckon Nikolai Ehlers stays or leaves? If he's still here by draft day, he's staying. But he might leave, and he might be getting traded. Canucks in the offensive zone, battling in the corner for it. They get pushed off the puck there, and the Oilers pick it up. Oilers entering the zone. Corey Perry gets his pocket picked, and they'll just push the puck back out into neutral ice. Oilers tip deflection into the zone there, and that won't be icing. Hronek sends it up the ice. Remember that Phil Hronek trade was really weird, and people were like, what are they doing? It makes sense now. Battle in the neutral zone for it. Oilers will just clear it in. Shilov's out of his net to play it. He'll pass it over to his defender. Easy breakout there by the Canucks. Really nice breakout there by the Canucks, honestly. Can't get into the zone really well. They're kind of battling for positioning in the high slot. Can't get around the Oiler defender, and they'll get the clear. Zadorov now, he goes D to D. Sends a long pass up the ice there for Miller. Miller cuts the net. Shot that goes off the outside of the net. Good look there by JT Miller. They gave him a lot of room. Oilers coming into the attacking zone, waiting. Bouchard tries to make a move. Kane can't get the angle. Ekholm tries to go down low for Draisaitl, gets the puck turned over. Another turnover. It's bouncing around in the offensive zone for the Oilers. Back to the point. Bouchard leaves it for Ekholm. Looking. Shot. That gets deflected wide. If he was traded in the offseason, Zach, who do you want in a return from? You almost want a Pierre-Luc Dubois-esque return, but I don't think you can get it because I don't know how the market is on wingers. There's a pushing and shoving, and I think we're going to have some penalties here. But how many penalties is the question? I think the Oilers are going to go to the power play here. It looks like JT Miller's getting called off here. Miller gives a little... they're pushing around. Miller, I think, is going to get a high stick here. I didn't see the stick make contact with Draisaitl's face. I did see him get a little up in the area, though. And that will give the Oilers their first power play. They're going to give it interference. That's a good call, actually. I would have called maybe holding if you're looking for something like that. And the ever-vaunted Oiler power play will get their first opportunity to get the game-opening goal tonight. Right here. I was looking around. I'm like, why? It's funny because if you have viewers stay, they actually don't go up often. But if viewers leave and come back, it works. It's a weird thing. It's a weird system. We live in a weird society. Oiler power play here. They're gonna have the top unit out there for sure. Ugh. Hyman, Draisaitl, McDavid. You know the deal. Oilers win the draw. Back to the point there for Bouchard. Bouchard waiting. Bouchard drops down low. McDavid, a cross shot. That doesn't make it to the net. Oilers keep it, though. McDavid gets pressured. Draisaitl waiting at the side of the net there. Gives it to a circling McDavid. McDavid stops up to Draisaitl's shot. Really no angle there, but he's really trying to force it. And this will go up and out of play. Draisaitl trying to make a very Draisaitl-esque shot, and I wasn't a lot to look at there. Draisaitl has 5 power play goals, so there's a lot of precedent here. What he's trying to achieve, we'll put it that way. Canucks win the draw though. Tyler Myers will send it up and down the ice. Oiler power play is 4 for 8 this series, which is dangerous, honestly. The 2 power plays have done pretty well, one being pretty much on a 1 out of 3 basis, and one being at a 1 out of 2 basis. Oilers enter the zone, waiting. And bad pass back to Nugent Hopkins. He just can't corral it. And they're going to have to reset again. Half the power play has almost been burned off. Nugent Hopkins. It really makes you think about how long 2 minutes is and how short it can feel. Draisaitl takes it into the zone. Draisaitl has it. Begins to walk down low. Back up there for Bouchard. Over to McDavid at the high slot. Waiting. Across Bouchard. Scores! Leon Draisaitl! And the Oilers take a 1-0 lead. It's a power play goal for the Oilers. Where's the score? Where do we put the score? Where did I put the score? Sheloves gets a piece of this, but he does not get enough of it. I think he gets a little bit off the edge of the glove, but it's just not enough. McDavid drags 3 defenders. It goes off the chest of Shelovs, rolls up the chest protector and over. It's a tough one. He kind of did everything right there. Like he stayed with it. He did, although he was back. He was very leaning backwards on the play, which doesn't bode well. But and just like that, the Edmonton Oilers have a 1-0 lead. Oilers have it again in the offensive zone, cycling it around. Sends it down low in the corner. That power play is so deadly. It is. It is, man. There's so many weapons there to kill you. JT Miller now, he's the one that took the penalty to give up the power play goal. Canucks get it into the zone. Hughes down low for Miller. Misses it. Canucks trying to get it back to Miller. They will behind the net. Back to the point now. Hughes trying to cycle into the top of the slot area. The shot gets blocked on the way. Puck gets cleared there, and Hughes will have to wait to get reset in his own zone right now. Quinn Hughes waiting. Sends a long pass up for Elias Pettersson up the ice. Tries to send a pass across the seam. Doesn't get anyone there. Back the other way come the Oilers. McLeod gets checked there hard, and there'll be a little bit of a battle behind the net for it. Zadorov sends it up. Good physical hockey right now. Oilers sending it around in their own zone. Decent forecheck there by the Canucks, but not a lot happening there. Zadorov kind of waiting out Evander Kane, wanting to see if there's going to be some pushing and shoving there, and there is. Battle in the corner for it. Oilers trying to come up with it. They try to center the pass there, nobody home. Back to the top of the circle, shot! Oh! Oh, I think they're saying it stayed in. I thought that went up and out of play. Shelovs, I think, got a piece of that. Canucks will clear it, and this is going to be icing against the Canucks. Oilers starting to have a lot of push right now. Oh, I'm so dumb. I opened Discord. I did not mean to open Discord. Downloading update 2 of 15. No. We're just gonna ignore that. Discord, we're gonna close that. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Offensive zone face off here for the Oilers. Lafferty, Pettersson, Mikheyev, Juleson, and Zadorov have been out there for almost a minute each. Now they've all been up to a minute. Oilers are fresh. Oilers behind the net. Walks out. Back to the point for Ekholm. Waits. Tries to fire a seeing eye shot. Doesn't make it there. McDavid gets it. Gets hooked a bit there. No call. Back for Bouchard. Bouchard, he gets forced out of the zone. They ran out of real estate there. Oilers trying to find room. A little bit of room there for Bouchard. He's in the circle there. Leaves a drop pass there for Nugent Hopkins. Shot that gets deflected wide. Oilers pressuring now. A lot of pressure here. Shot stopped by Shelovs, and he'll hang on for a whistle with 6:10 to go in the first period. How we feeling, everybody? We got commercial break right now. How we feeling? How's the vibes? What are the vibes at? I really think the Oilers have been just looking a lot better this period than the Canucks. I think apart from like the one power play the Canucks had, I haven't been impressed with what they've been showing us. I want to quickly take a peek at the PWHL because their playoffs are on right now. Or they just ended and I'm dumb. They might have just ended. Well, they didn't end, but like the playoff game today might have was just on. Hang on, let me do some sleuthing. Game 3 Oh, this is 10 hours ago. Okay. Um, no, that's not it either. Who the fuck played today? Who the fuck played today? Boston sweeps Montreal. Oof. Oh, and they scored 3 straight goals. That hurts. That hurts. I didn't even have Boston making the playoffs. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Ottawa had that spot locked up. Oh no, we're down to 3 people. Oh no. Oh no. Connor Bedard is fun to watch for Team Canada in Men's World Championship. He got 5 goals and 1 assist and a total of 6 points. It's a shame they nearly lost 7-6, but yes, that is impressive. Ugh. Well, I hope the 3 people here are enjoying themselves. Harata. Oilers are out shooting Canucks 6-3. Oilers win the draw in the offensive zone. Canucks get back to it though, battle in the corner for it. Draisaitl leaves it back to the point. Shot doesn't make it to the net. Oilers shot. Another shot goes wide there. Canucks battling with it. Desharnais. Oh, and I think we're going to have an Oiler penalty here. Nikita's or Tyler Myers, that is, on the ice right now for the Canucks. And I think the Canucks are going to go to the power play here. They've been huddled around Evander Kane here. Oh, he is bleeding from the nose. This might be a 4-minute if this is a high stick. We're going to see what this is. Oh, yeah, that's a cross check. Bit of a cross check to the face there by Evander Kane, and he's bleeding. We might have a 4-minute double minor on our hands. It is a 4-minute penalty for the Canucks. The Canucks can tie the game and take the lead in the game. Bleeding from the nose there. We will have a 4-minute power play. He's bleeding from the... Oh, is he cut above the eyes too? Or is that just drip? Oilers win the draw, and they'll send it down the ice, and the Canucks have to regroup. Hughes leaves it there for Pettersson. Back for Miller. Fires it around. Miller at the top of the zone. Down low for Pettersson. Desharnais waits, looks to send it around the Oilers. Kulak. And they'll send it down the ice again. That's an eighth of the power play has been killed. That's the math. Pettersson through neutral ice sends a dump in a shot. Puck's bouncing around. Besser on it now for Lindholm. Goes back to the point for Hughes. To the side for Pettersson. To the point for Lindholm. Back to the point. High slot there. Shot that goes wide. Pettersson on the wall. Down low for Besser behind the net. There's a big battle there for it. Lindholm. Oh, and the Oilers will come up with that. Back the other way come the Oilers. A little bit of a break here. Moving in. Shot stopped by Shelobs. Great save on the shorthanded chance. Is Carter and you going to watch the Bombers preseason game against Prairie rivals Saskatchewan? Yeah, probably. Like, I'm pretty sure. Unless I worked that day. Canucks take it into the zone. Canucks have not really been able to get settled much on their power play, and it's showing right now. The Oilers are going to get another dump in. Unless they bomb it away like that, Canucks hold it in, and the Canucks give it away. And the Oilers will get another clear. And the first penalty is practically over of this 4-minute power play. Hronek goes into the zone. Dakota Joshua can't handle it. And the puck gets sent down the ice again. The first power play portion is over. Canucks have yet to register a shot on this second power play opportunity. Second and third, if you really want to count it like that. Quinn Hughes waiting. Sends it around Miller. Puck gets deflected up in the air. Lindholm gets checked. He sends it around, though, for Miller. Miller. Back along the wall there for Hughes. Hughes can't get to it, and the Oilers will clear it down again. 3:18 to go in the period, a minute 30 to go in the power play, and there's nothing happening so far. Pettersson gets in the zone, checked hard. And they'll clear it down again. It's on CFL Plus, but it's free to watch. But first you gotta do. I see. Maybe. We'll see. Garland. This has not been a good power play. It's been a really good power kill, though. Garland enters the zone, leaves it there for Miller. For Hughes, back to Miller. Miller, the high slot. Down low for Garland. He turns shot. That gets stopped by Pickard. A rebound. They're battling for it. And Pickard holds on. A good look there, and they're giving Garland a ton of room. Janmark involved in a little bit of pushing and shoving there. A lot of lost puck battles for the Canucks in the offensive zone have really cost them. Here on this last play, Garland turns, gets actually the puck. It's not even a save by Pickard at first. Matthias Ekholm works around Dakota Joshua and just locks up the stick. Incredibly impressive play by Matthias Ekholm. 50 seconds left in the power play. To the double minor that it was assessed to Evander Kane. Face off to the right of Pickard here. Joshua wins the draw back for Hughes. Hughes waiting. Hughes has it. Over to Garland. Garland waiting. Back to Hughes. Hughes at the blue line. Across for Hronek. They're doing 2D here. This will be an interesting look. Hronek gets his pass blocked, and they send it down the ice again. This will almost definitely kill the rest of the power play, unless it's a rush chance. 20 seconds left to go in the power play. Dakota Joshua now. Joshua, and the Canucks can't hold the line again, and this gets sent down the ice. 13 seconds to go. Canucks have it. 10 seconds left on the power play. Garland speeding through center. Can't handle it. Loses the puck. Oilers get it again. And guess what? This puck's going to go down the ice. Oh, no, it won't. But it didn't clear the zone. On the 4-minute power play, the Canucks end up with no goals and 1 shot. That is not good. That is an incredibly great power play there by the Oilers. Back the other way come the Oilers. Across shot. That goes wide. A little bit of a mini 2-on-1 breaks out there. Big giveaway there by the Oilers. Besser. Possible 2-on-1 if he can get the pass over. He can't. Canucks down low. Zadorov getting pressured hard. Battle behind the net. Oilers in their own zone getting pressured there, but not showing a lot of signs of nerves here. Shot count is 7-4 for Edmonton with a minute left in the first period. Shot that gets stopped there. Bouchard playing heavy on Elias Lindholm. Oilers enter the zone now. 45 seconds to go in the first period. Oilers. McDavid now in the top of the circle. Pass back, gives it right back to him. The Canucks just giving it back to him. Shot, save, that goes moving around. Draisaitl has it, 30 seconds left. Draisaitl turns it over. Canucks, Bluger just fires it into the zone. Battle in the corner for it. Ceci there as well. Big hit there on the wall. 10 seconds left in the first period. This will be go out of play with 8.6 seconds left, and right now it's been all Edmonton. It's been exciting. This has been a really good first period, though, I will say. Like it's been a little bit. You could argue it's maybe a little lackluster, but like it's been good all around. Like I've liked the competitiveness here. Shot attempts are 22-14 for the Oilers. So the Oilers are yes outshooting the Canucks, but the Canucks are doing a very good. The Oilers are doing a very good job of limiting the ability to shoot the puck on the net, if that makes sense. We'd rather keep Monty or leave him and go free agency. Yeah, but like realistically, do we think we're gonna get anyone in free agency? That's the question. Puck gets sent down the ice, and this will do it for the first period of hockey. How we feeling, everybody? How we feeling? We get to relax, sit back, relax, have a coffee. I don't know what you all do. I don't know if the Jets realistically have any like aspirations like free agent hunting because like I don't know who they would go after. Mm. So we'll see though. We'll see. Inside Out being the an advertisement for the NHL playoffs is great because it's actually one of the few movies I know I've seen where people actually play hockey in it. I will say. Who do you think our backup for next season is? As LB is gone. How much money does Alex? Maybe, is Stolarz under contract for many years? Stolarz isn't bad. Lyon isn't terrible. Philly Huso they might throw an interesting look at. Just name any backup, honestly. Who knows? They might go the David Riddick route. He actually looked okay with the Kings this year. Like he got shelled, but he actually looked okay. They might give him a second look around. You know what I mean? That's not completely out of character for the Winnipeg Jets to give players a second outing in Winnipeg. That's actually pretty common. It could be anybody. It could be anyone, really. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm curious to see what the defense will look like. The defense will be good. Interesting though. What the fuck happened to the Canucks? They're so ass. Tough night for Lego Rocks 99 right now. Josh Name says Sheldon Keefe is Jets head coach for sure. He could be. He's honestly an interesting look. I don't think they're giving Craig Berube a big look, but I think they're giving a lot of people an interesting look, honestly, and I'm curious to see. Drummondville wins the QMJHL championship in overtime, and tomorrow Jacob Julian and the London Knights could clinch the OHL championship. Do I have a Kleenex anywhere? I will just grab one. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back, people. You'll hardly miss me. I'm back. Do you think Chevy's gonna make a hot pick again in the 2024 draft here in Vegas? He might. And actually, I was talking to somebody. I forget which reporter said it that I was talking to yesterday, or journalist, and they're like, "Yeah, he'll trade. They'll trade Chevy to go up to draft, get into the top 10 this year for a draft pick, which would be crazy." And I don't know if I'd like it. I don't know if I would like that to happen. Like I feel like Ehlers is a guy you can work with, but also he's not a playoff performer. He's never been a playoff performer, and it's frustrating because I need him to be a playoff performer. If we're gonna keep you, Nikolai, I need you to perform when it matters most. For the record, I need a lot of people to fucking perform when it matters most. But Nikolai, you're on the list too, you know. Like it's just so annoying. It's just a little annoying and a little tough. That's all I'll say. Former Winnipeg Jet. There's a lot of former Jets right now in the playoffs still, so that's fun. Sam Gagne is on the roster for the Oilers, which I really like. So if they win a cup, they can win the cup for Sam Gagne. That's fun. That's a fun little thing. All the contracts that the Jets have to sign, and if you add in the Moose contracts that need to be paid, there's actually a lot of stuff that is open. Like there's a lot of management to be added. Like I've got it all written down here. The Winnipeg Jets UFAs are as follows: Brendan Dillon, Dylan DeMello, Laurent Brossoit, Sean Monahan, Tyler Toffoli, and Colin Miller. The Jets RFAs go as follows: Cole Perfetti, David Gustafson, Ville Heinola, Logan Stanley. The Manitoba Moose UFAs are as follows: Jeffrey Viel, Jeff Malott, Colin Delia, Kyle Capobianco, and Ashton Sotner. The AHL RFAs are Artemi Nyazev, Simon Lundmark, and Oskari Salminen. And the AHL contracts of the Manitoba Moose that are now expiring are Nicholas Jones, Dean Stewart, CJ Cease, Jimmy Aligny, Dawson Barteau, Thomas Caron, Mark Lewinsky, and Simon Kubasek. And the two expiring draft rights that are expiring this year are of college players. I believe Logan Neaton and Harrison Blasdale. Their draft rights expire this year because they were drafted in 2019. I could be wrong. That's just what I have it all written down. And we need a new head coach. So there's a lot of lists to do. We have been able to scratch one thing off the list, two things off the list actually. Thomas Milic got his ELC, which was earned, 3-year entry level contract, and Christian Reichel left to go to Germany. 2 videos down, like 15 to go. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. If you are a GM, are you taking Post or Draisaitl? Me personally, I'm taking Post because the defense he provides. And am I so dumb? Am I dumb? Am I dumb that I don't? I can't. Am I dumb that my brain is not putting together who is Post? Who is Post? I feel so stupid. Please help me. Just tell me who Post is, and I can work with that. Post. Who the fuck is Post? Post. 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 Who's Post? Hudson Gaming. I appreciate you being here. I'm just trying to figure out what. Hold on. I'm very curious. Colby Barlow and Jacob Julian is my favorite draft pick last season. Really? Like Colby Barlow? Sure. 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 Jacob Julian is no one's favorite pick. I think he's fine. He's fine. With hindsight, Jacob Julian's fine. At the time of the pick, nobody was like, this is a great pick. Post isn't good goaltending, so I was just making a joke about that law. Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense, Hudson. That's what I was figuring you were talking about. And also, too, I hate that sentiment by Leon Draisaitl because it's wrong. It's simply wrong. Post isn't good goaltending. Yes, it is. It is. Forcing shooters to have to shoot off the post is extremely good goaltending. It means that you are taking away area from you are taking away space in certain areas that players are having to shoot around you more than through you. That means you are good at making the simple saves. It also means that you're good at eliminating space around your body. Like I fucking hate that comment he made cuz it's so dumb. Like like same post also isn't good shooting. Yeah, no, post doesn't necessarily mean good shooting, but post does not mean bad goaltending. Post means, if anything, good goaltending, which is creating like by me. Like I'll put it this way: when I'm in net and you shoot on me and you hit it off the post, If that's all I'm giving you, I'm forcing you to make a shot based on luck. But by limiting all those opportunities, I'm creating my own luck. So like, how can you say that it's not good goaltending? You know what I mean? It's one thing if you have an open net and you just fucking whiff, okay? But if it's like an educated shot from range and you're hitting it off the post, that's good on me. That's good on me. Doesn't count as a shot, but it's good on me. We're at intermission right now, and I don't know what to talk about. It's a little tiresome time right now. PWHL Boston eliminated Montreal in a 3-game sweep, which is crazy, by the way. Crazy. I had Montreal winning that series easily. Kind of a weak comment by Leon. Yeah, but you know what? Like, I understand too. Like, also, it's worth noting if I'm Leon Draisaitl and I just lost game 3, I'd be pretty freaking cheeky about it too. Like, you gotta remember, he gets asked the dumbest fucking questions. Like, not saying every journalist question is dumb. A lot of them are really fucking great. I met a lot of people yesterday that make a lot of great questions. But some people, especially sometimes in Edmonton, because sometimes they just run out of things to say or they don't like the answers that the guys give, will ask really weird questions. And I think Leon just sometimes just wants to just say, just have a hot moment on the mic because like you can't say the same things over and over again. You know what I mean? It feels repetitive and it feels forced, and I totally get that from NHLers. But I also understand that you have to ask those questions sometimes because you want to know if you're going to get an interesting comment on it. It makes sense. I don't blame any party here. I just think that the comment he made was weak, which is fine because he didn't need to make a great comment. He's talking about the other team's goalie. The expectation is not that you're gonna really ride home about his praises. That's fine. That's fine. Ugh. Tomorrow's Survivor. I am so excited to watch Survivor tomorrow. I've been watching Survivor season 46. I've watched not every season of Survivor, but every season since season 20. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see how that goes. That season has been unfolding wildly. Survivor's kind of got back into their groove, shall we say. Ugh. It's the Brita Patch Pigs that didn't finish high school, though, don't have the deepest questions. Also, after a frustrating game like that, I might make a heated comment as well. After a frustrating game, I definitely get it. I think a lot of people like it takes a lot of like you need to know your stuff to be a journalist. Like I think on the surface level, you need to know your stuff. Sometimes you just don't know the right questions asked, and that's okay. That's totally fine. Yeah, no, we'll see. We'll see. That's why I want to be a journalist. I'd love to be a hockey journalist. I want to be. I'm taking the school to do it, but we'll see if I get it. So it's a long way away still, it feels like. So we'll see. We'll see. I also would love to do play by play. Like if I like got a little more comfortable, obviously. Like I've been doing these live streams, I want to say for 3 years. So it's not a lot of experience. And also too, it's sometimes just hard because you don't have good angles of the people, or if you don't watch the team all the time, it's hard to always have opinions on it. Like it's hard to always remember everyone, right? You know what I mean? Our first live stream was the Canucks game 2 years ago. So I've been doing this now effectively for 2 years or two and a half. So fun stuff. Fun stuff. How's everyone doing today? All three of the PWHL Boston and Montreal's games went to overtime. That's crazy. That's a rough end. What are we being shown here? Oh, they're showing the linesman having to duck under a shot getting fired at him. That makes sense. I think we're at this. I think we're almost at the second period, guys. Don't worry. I hope this series goes 7. I'm partial to both teams because I'm almost right in between both cities geographically. Would you be in? Well, they're right fucking next to each other, so I don't know what you'd be in. Are you on the border? I do like. I love the what's it called? I love the ad of the guy sneaking in the catfish into a Predators game. That is great. That's actually a really good ad. I sympathize with that type of thing. That's the type of shit where you're like, yeah, fuck yeah, buddy. Attaboy. When was the last time we had good sub growth? Oh, game 5 of the Jets versus the Jets versus the Avalanche. Well, shit. You people don't seem to like off-season content, which I completely understand. I wouldn't. I'm more invested in normal content either. So. I should probably promote these more, like ahead of time. Like next time I'll say like in the morning of like that we're doing it. It's just sometimes these are like game time decisions. Like I ref today, so I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel after, but I felt good. I was here for that game. That was rough. Yeah, you were there. You were here. That's great, Hudson. I was in the building. I was having a bad time. I had to watch a team's dream die in real time. That hurt. That game hurt me a lot. Ugh. Obviously, as we saw earlier, the Panthers were not able to eliminate the Bruins tonight, which is a ho. Intrigue, intrigue. Could this be the year Boston gets over the hump again? Probably not, but we'll see. We'll see. I am so tired. I am so tired. Once this game ends, I am gonna shoot myself to bed. I'm gonna fly into that bed. What are my plans tomorrow? Survivor, going over to the girlfriends, and I think that's it. Oh, they're showing the Calvin Pickard path to the NHL, I think. Because it's the talk of the town. He's the talk of the town right now. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, the second period is about to be underway. Call in your friends, get everybody on board watching. Yes. Waha. Oilers up 1-0 after one. Really? They have the Oh, I want to go see a movie. I want to eat popcorn. I'm having food cravings right now. Ugh. Canucks want to push back in this period. It's been a very good period in comparison for the Oilers than it has been for the Canucks. That being said, they're only down by 1, so we'll see how this unfolds. Canucks win the draw. Hronek gets forced back into his own zone. Looks to send the puck up ice. He gets checked there. Ekholm lays out his man, and the Oilers go into the attacking zone. Battle along the wall for it. Big hit there by McDavid, and he gets his man and gets the puck moving around in the outer wall. Ekholm fires it way over the net. Oilers in the attacking zone. Holds it in at the line. Shot that gets deflected before making it to the net. And the Canucks will pick it up. Garland speeding into the zone. Cuts wide. Shot. Nice save there by Pickard. Pickard makes a really awkward save and makes it look pretty easy. Bouchard now picks up the puck. Bouchard behind his own net. Taking his time. They get the line change they want. He sends it up for Holloway. Dylan Holloway sends it across. Shot that goes wide. Holloway now on it. He's trying to get a cycle going in the attacking zone. Draisaitl down low for Holloway. Sends it around. Across. Can't connect with Draisaitl. Shot from the point. That gets stopped by Shelovs. And he'll hang on for the whistle. Shelovs has looked good. Shelovs looks good. He looks legit. I don't know how long they have him signed for, but like this is a good sign to have. Like I think he's gonna jump Casey DeSmith for sure in the pecking order. I don't think he jumps Thatcher Demko for sure, but like this is good for him. I'd like to hear your thoughts on the Rangers Hurricanes series. With the Rangers slumping the past 2 games, do you ever think the Canes can reverse sweep? If there's anyone in this series, in these 3 series, like if there's any team that can make a reverse sweep, I think it is legitimately the Carolina Hurricanes. Because I don't think they were playing bad in like half those first 3 games. They outplayed the Rangers. However, they were also being way too nonchalant with just getting pucks on net when it's more important to get a little quality chances sometimes. And the Canes are good at quantity. They're not so great at quality. But now they've been getting better quality shots and they've been driving to the net a lot more. They have a lot of really talented players on that team and possibly their final really good year to make a really comfortable push at a Stanley Cup. So we'll see. I think there's still a long way to go. And I think people are underestimating the Rangers in Carolina for game 6 because honestly, a lot of Rangers fans go out to those games. So we'll see. Canucks taking in the attacking zone shot. Nice save there by Pickard off the pad. Canucks moving it around. They send it around. It's too far here, and this will get sent all the way back into the Canucks end. Hughes on it now. Sends it around the boards. Up the ice there. Carlson sends it in. Pickard now out of his net to play it. That gets shot. Gets blocked across. They can't connect on the shot there. Janmark trying to work it. Canucks get it back again. Over to Carlson. Fires. He fans on it. Oilers pick it up in their own zone. Big hit there by Lindholm trying to make a play. Canucks trying to hold it in. Garland pressuring. Garland's a good guy you want to have on a forecheck, I gotta say. Canucks in their own zone now. D-to-D. Sends it down the ice. Icing against the Vancouver Canucks. And the Oilers will get a face-off in the offensive zone from this. So nice. Nice. Feel free to share the link around, guys. Appreciate y'all being here. It means a lot to us. Also, leave a like on the stream. We're trying to hit 15 likes. Means so much. Canucks send it down the ice. No icing here as Pickard's out of his net to play it. Oilers send it out. Joshua tries to hold it in the zone. This is a delayed offside, though. Just a little late on the pick here. McDavid gets it. McDavid moving in. Shot stopped by Shelovs. Can't get the rebound, though. Oilers pick it up. Top of the circle. Nugent Hopkins fires. That gets stopped by Shelovs. Oilers pressuring here. Hyman working it around. Loses the puck there. Canucks send it up the ice. Through the neutral zone. They're just going to leave it there for Bouchard now to get it. Bouchard picks it up. Sending it out of his own zone. Through neutral ice. Canucks take it away. Besser sends the pass up there. Can't connect. Oilers now on it. Ekholm getting pressured off the puck. Out in front. Besser waits. Drop pass. Shot. That gets stopped by Pickard. Thoughts on the Sushi suspension? 1 game? Yeah. Probably. Even though I think, like he kind of starts it. A slash compared to a cross-check to the face? Come on. We know how this goes. Shot from the point. That gets deflected wide. Canucks Getting a little bit more looks now. Canucks. Oh, they got a man way open in front. Fires! Stopped by Pickard! Great shot in the slot there from the Canucks, and Pickard comes up big. I will say that watching that live of McDavid getting blown to smithereens by a cross check was crazy. Like he just goes bang, bang, and just his head snaps back like crazy. We thought he killed him. No. Face off to the right of Pickard. What line are they giving a look here? The Draisaitl line's out there. I think the third line for the Canucks are out. Might be the fourth line, actually. Oilers win the draw. Looking to move it up the ice. They move it up for Draisaitl. Draisaitl can't enter it into the zone. Back the other way come the Canucks. Canucks will just flip it into over the blue line. Oilers pick it up. Canucks just can't hold it in there. And back the other way come the Oilers. Draisaitl gets in the attacking zone. Across to Holloway. Can't connect on the pass. Battle along the wall for it. Holloway sends it down low for Kane. He gets muscled off the puck there by Zadorov. Zadorov sends it out of the zone, but Kulak's there, and he'll go D to D. Desharnais sends the puck in. It deflects off a player. Oh, but they're going to say this is offside at the line. So this will get a whistle. Shot count is like 11-8 right now, I think, for the Oilers. It's been good. It's been good. I've really enjoyed this game. I'd like it to get a little bit higher. I don't want to say higher tempo. I think it needs to still hit that next gear like a lot of these games have. It's been a good game. Hasn't been as wild west like the first two games of this series. It's been more echoing of the third game in terms of just pacing. But yeah, no, it's been good for sure. Canucks have it in the offensive zone. Plucky, are you able to screen share the game on Discord? Plucky one, no, I am not, because that is a copyright infringement, and I can't do that. I appreciate you tuning in, though, and I will do my best to narrate the game for you, my friend. But yes, that's something I can't do because we can't. It could get our channel taken down, and we have like 3 years worth of hard work. So, but yes, thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time, please subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. Means a lot. We normally cover the Winnipeg Jets, as you see, but it's the off season for us now, so we have to make do. Bennessee, Thunderbirds, Susie should have gotten more. You know what? I get that. I will say though, I think the cross check's just worse also too because Sedora pushes him back first into the cross check. Oh, possible 2-on-1 for the Canucks. Moving in, fire, stopped by Pickard. Rebound, they're battling for it. The puck's still loose. Oilers pick it up and they'll get the clear. Pickard has been solid when called upon. It doesn't show on stream. You screen if you screen share on Discord. I'm not watching it on Discord. There, I'm watching it on the TV, so I cannot. I'm so sorry, my friend. Once again, shot from the point. Also, this is Carter's laptop, so I'm not gonna. I can't mess with it. You know. What's your CFL West Division winner and East Division winner in this year? Bombers and Argonauts. I need the Bombers to win. I just need the Bombers to win. I miss the taste of victory. Oilers pressuring in the offensive zone. Back to the point. Waiting. Fires. Bit of a bouncer. That goes wide. Oh, they try to give it back to Shelops. That's a bold strategy. Puck's going to go down the ice. Is this going to be enough for icing? And it will be, as the Canucks are going to get stuck out there for a little bit. Let's go, Riders. Oh, get this man out of here. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. You will be shunned and you will be shamed in the street, but it's okay. We're gonna go down to Regina to watch the Labor Day Classic. So that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I forgive you for your sins. Ugh. 118 views so far. Nice. Draisaitl line out there again against the Miller line that's been stuck out there for a little bit. Oh, it's just all the big guns. It's the McDavid Draisaitl. Like, it's everyone. Passing pucks beside the net. Ekholm can't hold it in. The puck will go out. Bring it on, bud. Bombers will take division again. Let's go. I will say this: it is like Riders fans are kind of in a little bit of a bind. I don't know where the Rough Riders kind of in an interesting spot, messy spot, we'll say. Like they had an easy way into getting into the West semifinals and backdoored their way out of it beautifully. So no offense, but yeah. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, guys. Our goal is 15 likes. Just 15. 1-5. We're at 10 right now. This will be icing against the Oilers. Shot count is 11-8 with 12:34 to go in the second period. My name is Zachary Nolan. As always, we appreciate you tuning in. McDavid line getting some good minutes out there. He tried to throw a hit on Hronek. Actually, he kind of succeeded. We'll give him an A for effort. The defense for the Canucks is very diverse in terms of skill set, I will say. So it's very interesting. Base off of the attacking zone here for the Canucks. They lose the draw though as the Oilers take it and they'll send it out of their own end. Sends it down the ice. McDavid will get it off on a line change now. Yeah, to be honest, being a Riders fan is hard. One thing we can agree is fuck the Stamps. Yeah, although I will say I was cheering for the Stamps to beat you guys. No offense, but like everything over Riders. No disrespect, my friend, but it had to be. If you were in my position, you would have wanted the Stamps to beat the Bombers. So Canucks getting in the attacking zone. And fucking Garland gets leveled by the referee! What? Garland runs into the ref. He had a clear lane to pick up the puck for some zone time. Oh, back the other way. Come the Oilers. Darnell Nurse, backhander, easy save there by Shelovs. Oh, back around shot. Save again by Shelovs. The puck bounced right back to Nurse, and Shelovs had to make a great save. Puck's going to go down the ice. They're going to say no icing here. Yo, that's true. And also, what just happened? I know. So the puck gets rimmed around the boards, and we're going to say this is the referee, and this is Connor Garland. He's expecting the puck to go around, so he's backing it and turning, and then just runs headfirst into the referee. Icing here against the Canucks, and the Oilers will get some ozone time. But no, it was just a little. I didn't expect to see it. Shelovs has looked really good. Everything he stopped, like even the goal he gave up, he stopped the puck. It hit off him and in, but he fucking stopped it. You know what I mean? 11:06 to go in the second period. Oilers win the draw on the wall, trying to move it down low in the corner now with it. McDavid trying to cut up the ice there. Back to the point for Ekholm. Ekholm doesn't really have a lane though, so one of the Oilers that will have to peel off from in front of the net. Hyman cycling it around. Hyman waiting, fires. That goes wide. McDavid now. He's on the outside. To Bouchard. Back to McDavid. Down low. McDavid's on it now. Across for Nugent Hopkins. Can't connect. Nugent Hopkins goes back to the top. For Bouchard. Bouchard will send it down low. Hyman's battling. Oilers will hold it in again, and this is really good zone time. Ekholm walking in. Fires. That goes over the net. Oilers pressuring here. Shift length for every Canuck is at least a minute 10 seconds. This is a long shift, and the Oilers are making them pay. Oilers pressuring. Battle along the wall for it. Back to the point for Bouchard. Waits. Waiting around with it. Gives it over. Sends it around the boards behind the net. Back to the point again. Fakes the shot. To the wall. Back to the point for Ekholm. Fires. That gets stopped by Shelovs. Puck goes up, though, and Shelovs will get the cover. Big save there and a big job to control the rebound to help negate future chances. And we are still a 1-0 game. I think we're actually getting a commercial break now because we're past the midway mark of the second period. Second round of CFL cuts is due tonight. Looking forward to what Bombers roster looks like this year. Without Yoshi, Grant Miller, Houston, and Jeffcoat. Yeah, I'm shocked Adam Bighill is cleared to go. I thought his career might have been done after his leg got messed up, but I forgot Bailey Hansen. Yes, of course, Rasheed Bailey. Where did Rasheed Bailey sign with again? I keep forgetting. It's funny because like during the off season of like during the beginning season of Bombers, I don't have to worry about posting stuff because Carter does it all, and I get to relax, and it's nice. It's not that I don't like posting. For the record, I love posting, and you guys make it so much worth it because you guys check it out and you comment. That's awesome. Sometimes, though, I do like a little bit of break. And when I'm refing and when I'm working at Gold Eyes pretty much every night, it's nice to have a little bit of break. And I can make like a one video per, like, I make like 2 to 3 videos. Argos, freaky. Argos got their own problems, though, which we won't talk about. Um, Always hosts a crazy watch party and goes crazy on the barbecue. Well, you could just ask him to have a barbecue night on another occasion. I will say, watching 4 straight Grey Cups with my team in the Grey Cup has been stressful on my mental health. I like watching Jets games. I'm actually worse. I'm worse watching football games because football games I feel so out of control. Like Jets games, for example. There are certain opportunities where the guy's coming into the zone where I'm like, he's not going to score, so my brain can relax. There's no set opportunity where I feel that with watching the Bombers play because every throw could be a fucking touchdown or an interception. Um, so you never know, right? I am going to just grab hang on. Can you cover for me for a second? Um, Canucks in their win the draw. They send it up the ice into the attacking zone. I would like Carter to come down for a little bit because my voice is a little dry and I would like to get a drink at some point, but I don't. I can't. If this game is just like this, you know what I mean? Oilers back to the way. 2-on-1. Draisaitl waits a cross shot. It goes wide. They had half the net, but they couldn't connect. Flyers easy save there by Shelovs. Grey Cup host parties. All Grey Cup parties are always great. Canucks in the attacking zone. Canucks have looked really pedestrian this period, I will say. And I think Canucks fans will hold them to that as well. They haven't looked good. Moving it around. Miller now. Miller down low in the zone. A cross shot. Can't get the shot on way as the pass just doesn't connect. Buddy, you are a Winnipeg sports fan. What mental health, LMAO? It's always mental health. It's crazy. I was freaking out when they caught that ball to get the touchdown with 17 seconds left. I died inside. Canucks moving around. Hughes across, waiting, open net, shot that goes wide. Carter, can you cover for a sec? My mouth is dry.
What'd you say?
My mouth is dry. I need to get a drink. Can you cover me for a sec?
Yeah, it's all good. I was planning on coming down here anyway.
Perfect. Cover.
Hello, beautiful people. What do we got here? I can't remember. I can't remember player numbers, so it's just gonna be me saying Vancouver and Edmonton. Canucks with it to the point, shot towards the net. Puck goes into the corner. Edmonton picking that up. They flip that out through center. Buddy, you were Winnipeg for what health? Mental health. How are you wonderful people doing? I'm just filling in for a second here. Oilers trying to get that out of the zone. Canucks almost able to keep it in, but that puck's gonna go over the blue. Carter in-house boys. That's right. How you doing, Drakenator? Oilers get that out into the neutral zone. They're gonna lose possession of that though, and the Canucks look to regroup. They'll shoot that down on Skinner. Canucks able to keep that in the zone. They're pressuring. Oilers turn that around. Slap shot and a save by Skinner. Sorry, not Skinner. Pickard. Whoops. I didn't realize. I just assumed it was Skinner playing. Whoops. That sounds like a lot of fun, Drake and Aaron playing. Hi, Carter. Hope you're doing well tonight, buddy. It's been all right.
Did they score?
No, just
Did I grab my
offense?
cup, actually?
Also, I didn't realize it was Pickard playing tonight. I was saying Skinner, and then I realized.
You fool! You mucked it up.
It's all good. I'm good. How about you, Carter? I'm doing all right. It's been okay. Just been kind of a dull day for me. Just when I was at work, like not as exciting a day at work as sometimes it is. It was just kind of very much same old all day, but it is what it is. Live Carter's Corner. Hello, buddy. Hello, Josh. How are you doing? Yes, this is a live Carter's Corner. Haven't done that in a bit, hey? It's funny. I wish I could have done more Carter's Corners this year on the Jets vids. It's literally just my college schedule is just absolutely grueling, and it was like that last year. It's like that this year. It'll probably be like that next year, but then after that, I'll be out of college. I'll have all my education, and so it shouldn't be too bad. Just because at least with work, once you're off, you're off. You know. I mean, obviously there's overtime and stuff like that, but yeah.
I'm just gonna pop like into the main spot, but you can still hang around for sure.
I see.
Yeah. But no, yeah, yeah, we'll see. I'm excited for your graphics for the upcoming transaction videos. Where are you going?
Graphics?
Where are you going? Oh, okay.
My graphics? What do you mean? Like the thumbnails?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, when you think graphics, I think like the graphics packages.
Oh, I see.
The video. You see where I get confused with that.
The thumbnails I'm looking forward to. I might ask you. So I'm gonna ask you for a thumbnail for the coaching situation. And I'm gonna ask you a thumbnail for when Jacob Julian wins the OHL championship. The one issue is I don't know if they're gonna show any footage of him with the actual trophy.
Of who? Sorry.
Jacob Julian.
I see.
Because like sometimes people don't touch the trophy. You know. Canucks win the draw. Back to the point. Fires. Stopped there by Pickard. Back to the point again. Another shot. That gets... Oh, stopped by Pickard. It got deflected onto the net. Canucks are finally starting to show a little bit of a really... Like, they're showing bright spots in the second period. It hasn't been good. Shot that gets blocked. This has been the best stretch of hockey for the Canucks in the second period. And now it's on the back half for sure. Canucks moving around. Can we watch Fallout later? Episode 2. One episode.
It's still the second period, and it's gonna be almost 11 at that point.
Carter,
I don't like going that late anymore. I gotta work now. Like,
did you watch any of the men's world championships, Zach? A little, not a lot. I didn't have the time to watch a lot. But we'll revisit that after.
It'll probably be too late at that point. We'll see.
Maybe we could do half an episode.
See.
Canucks in their own zone now. It's also worth noting too. There's no like Jets players in the World Championships except Niederreiter on Switzerland, but he's there every year, so it's like, Oilers have it in the neutral zone. Then we wait for it. Oh, could you post it on our Instagram by the way with the link? I forgot to. Shot that gets stopped. Puck goes up around, bouncing around for it. Canucks getting looks now, which is really good to see. Oilers back the other way, nearly at a 2-on-1. Oh. Oh, that's so nice. Ken Weeb texted me on Twitter.
Who?
Ken Weeb.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like messaged you?
Yes.
I see.
He.
Or you don't have to say it on.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's very nice of him.
Oh, this is very big for me.
As I kind of expected. Didn't get any response to this.
I saw you post that.
However,
which is crazy.
However, he also hasn't been active since then.
Oh, okay.
So
going to watch Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes on Sunday on my pre-26th birthday. Well, I hope you enjoy it. It looks like a great movie.
I haven't seen any of them. The only thing I do remember, and you've done it as well, is the DLC for Plague Inc.
Yes!
Yeah! The DLC for Plague Inc., which I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna get that game. I forgot how that game was a lot of fun. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's $1. I'm just buying it. And there you go. Have not played Plague Inc. after COVID. Have only played it pre-COVID. I want to know what the sales of Plague Inc. were like after COVID.
Mm-hmm.
like did that make more people excited about that? Did that kill the game? How did it go?
I think Plague Inc. has a pretty good following. Sorry, I'm writing. I'm writing important there. Mm, that was so nice of him. He didn't need to do that. That was so nice. Um. Oh. Oh. Oh.
You doing good?
I'm doing so good.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Doing Island Boys of Carter. No.
What did you say?
They said doing Island Boys. Like Island Boy.
Who said that, sorry? Just someone in chat, or?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know what that was.
Anyway, sorry. Oilers in the attacking zone here. 5:08 to go in the period. Oilers moving it around. Back into their own zone now.
Scoring game.
It hasn't been. And I've been saying, like, I've liked the game, but it hasn't really got into the next tempo. Shot that gets deflected wide. I sing the Iron Boys, yeah. Oh, yeah, you would, Hudson, you would. Typical Rough Rider fan idea, wouldn't it?
What is?
Typical Rough Rider ideas over there.
What? So what Island Boys? I don't get it. Is that a reference to something? Zach?
Have you not seen that thing? I'm an Island Boy. Have you not seen that clip?
No, you.
That's good. It's terrible.
When you say that, do you know what you sound like? It sounds like that song called "Them Bones" by Alice in Chains.
Okay.
Them Bones. You know. It's a great song. Oh, Alice in Chains is really underrated.
Oilers taking it through neutral ice. I told Serena, and she's like, "Lol, your response." And I'm like, "Stop it!" I was a little bit
response?
starstruck. No, because she saw, because I said my, I showed her my response.
The weed thing, or
What?
like the thing?
Yeah. That's a normal response. That's a good response, isn't it?
No, it's a good response.
Yeah, it's a good response because it also like
It's genuine.
yeah, it's a good response. I'm gonna say it's a good response, and Carter thinks it is too.
What did she say? What did she say?
She just laughed a little bit.
I mean, like, is it one of those things where it's like you're like
Back the other way come the Oilers. 2-on-1 wait shot stopped by Sheloffs. They battle way for it. The puck's still loose.
Like, does it show like a level of, I don't know, I guess nervousness or whatever? Yeah, but that's to be expected. Like you know what I mean? Like when you're throwing, oh my goodness,
shot that goes wide.
But I mean, it's one of those things where it's like I don't know how else you'd be expected to respond.
Yeah,
like, that's how I would have responded.
It gets my name out there.
Well, yeah. No one brought up the Nolan Hockey Podcast, that?
They did.
Oh, wait,
Darren Ballman did.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't know his name at the time. Oilers pressuring. Sorry, guys.
Did he mention bomber content?
He did. He actually said you and your brother's content.
Hey.
He actually made a point of mentioning both of us. So that was really
good.
Put up a poll. I'm not doing that, Hudson. Guys, there's things to do.
Can't wait till I meet Darren Bowling. It's like, so I heard you were shit talking Jeff Gray, and it's like, ah!
Is he a big Jeff Gray fan?
I don't know. It's just that there. Well, it's one of those things when you cover the teams. There are certain guys
big
that
hit there. Canucks in their own zone.
When you're giving a fan perspective, you'll showcase more emotions and maybe be a little bit harsher than if you're doing it professionally. You know what I mean?
No, I get the
So what I'm saying is that there have been times where I've said such and such has not had a good
Carter,
game.
who do you have for the CFL West Division and East Division?
West. It's funny. It's one of those things where I understand why people wouldn't take the Bombers and they take a team like the Lions or whatever. But it's one of those things where the Bombers have just been able to find a way.
Mm-hmm.
They
Oilers
just have.
in their own zone right now. There's under 2 to go.
So in the West, I would say either the Bombers or the Lions.
Okay.
Like Calgary's made some good moves, but I don't think Jake Maier is good enough to get, at least at this point in time, to kind of make the next step. And I mean, like Edmonton's got Bethel Thompson and they got a good receiving core, but past that, like they struggle with their O line, which if their O line can't get it, then that makes it hard for the receivers and the quarterback to do anything.
Right. Oilers into the attacking zone. Just give me names, Carter.
In the East,
or battle in the corner for it in the Canucks end.
In the East, it's going to be either Montreal or Hamilton.
Not Toronto.
No, not with Cameron Dukes as your starter.
He's not that bad. Actually.
He's not that bad, but he's not a lead the division. Okay. Like that's my thing. Like I could see Toronto coming in second. I just don't see.
2-on-1, moving inside. They scored! Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and the Oilers take a 2-0 lead. A big hit, but was it worth it? Most people would say no. Okay, now turn the thing on. Juleson throws a big hit, and just like in the game against the Jets, it costs dearly as it turns into a 2-0 for the other team.
It's funny. Do you know what this goal reminds me of? Remember the last goal we got against Vancouver?
That's what I just told you.
Oh, that's what you said. Okay,
that was the game. That was the goal 3. Actually, sorry. That was game 3, goal 3, where Scheifele gets hit.
Sorry, I literally wasn't.
Goal 4 is where Kyle Connor spins it to Scheif.
I see. Because I'm talking about the one where Scheifele eats the hit.
Yes, that's goal 3. That's the go-ahead goal.
It's funny. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't listening to what you were saying because I was just so thinking about...
Connor
I was thinking about my comment and I was waiting for you to finish. So,
Oilers now, with under a minute left in the second period, take a 2-0 lead. I was about to say, is this going to be the frickin' game that I live stream that goes into a 1-0 game? Shelovs covers it. Shelovs really didn't do anything wrong there. Or he did a lot wrong because it went off the post. And as we've found out today, the post is has nothing to do with goaltending, apparently. Yeah.
How about this? Maybe don't just completely abandon your post defenseman. That's my idea.
No.
Gonna make the
It's a hot topic there.
The body check.
It's a hot topic.
With no back checking.
That was so nice of him. I can't believe he texted me. That's so nice. I did tweet, though. I will say I tweeted.
I saw
that. You didn't leave a like on my tweet?
Am I hearing complaint?
Yes. Oh, he read my tweet. Okay. Holy shit. He read my comment. That's fine. He doesn't need to answer it. He does not need to answer it. This is big news for Zachary Norman. I would. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What?
He did comment. He answered. It's a very welcoming community for the chat room and the show. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. I have no response to that. I have nothing lined up.
What did he say?
To respond. Oh god. Okay. That was you. You scared me.
What did I do?
I have no response to that. Don't touch it. Because if you oh my god! Oh, okay. Good. Okay, good. Now I have a response. This is big news for Zach right now.
Yeah, that's not real. That's something.
I'll just say thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, actually, that's the perfect response to that because there's not much you can. It's not exactly a conversation starter.
Do I say Kenny or Ken?
What?
Or do I just say thanks so much? That's what we say.
There you go.
There we go.
There's a reason.
End of the second
There's
period.
a reason that when I'm at work, all my emails, I never list the name. I always just say either good morning or good afternoon. I never say a name in my email. Because when you say a name, you run the possibility of spelling it incorrectly or maybe, again, using a less formal title than you should when you're sending an email, especially to contractors, all that sort of stuff. So, words of advice, say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, ladies and gentlemen. No. Good morning or afternoon or evening, depending on the time of day you're sending the email. That's it. It's not that hard. Got to help educate the youngins.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, you know what
Wait,
I will say?
You liked it but didn't retweet it? No, I'm just fucking with you. I meant you should like this tweet.
I
Because this is the two.
I didn't. That wasn't the one that popped up.
Okay.
Here, hold on a second. I'm gonna go like it. There we go.
Did you?
Also, I saw you updated your profile picture.
I did because I realized I can't just have it as a black. It was an outdated blue screen.
It was just the old.
Like, no disrespect, I love your graphics. I can't have that as my personal.
Zach, I
Twitter.
made that graphic like years ago. My graphic skills have gotten
no, but also I realized
better.
when I tweeted out about this thing, people don't know who I'm if they don't see my face because I just gave myself my name is Zach.
Well, mine has my face. Mine's a picture of me and Walby.
I know it is. Well, this is not a good night for me. Mark my words, the Oilers are winning this series in 6. Well, they might. I don't know. Carter, let's watch half of Fallout.
Possibly.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
I said possibly. I didn't say yes.
That's progress, chat. I am drinking blue milk. I'm lying. I'm drinking my elixir of life. That is my special juice.
Elixir of life.
My special juice.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. For all the good thumbnails I make,
which one did
I'm jealous of how good Jake's looks. That's so clean.
Yeah, to be fair, his always show up a little bit. Not always cleaner than ours, but like it goes through.
I don't know what it is.
I think it just goes through the processing.
Well, there's a few things. Number one, he uses higher software than mine because I don't actually have any professional grade photo software.
Okay, that's the one thing I'm gonna say. I'm terrified of going into pre-com is that area, like the technical side of things. Like I know the other side of things,
but you'll learn it. That's the thing. It's like Zach, I'm able if I wanted to draft and 3D model a building. I didn't know how to do that going. I knew none of that.
Okay.
None of that. Nothing.
Shield potion!
Like
Hudson says it's a shield potion. It is. It protects me from your bullshit. No, I'm just kidding.
Like in 2 years, I went from not knowing anything about AutoCAD or Zach, you get that drink away.
I knew you were gonna fucking mention it.
Okay. I went from knowing nothing about AutoCAD or Revit or how to read blueprints or drawings or any of that to being able to do it. And they'll show you, they'll walk you through the process. The key thing here is that they give assignments. Now, when they give you assignments, the idea is that you do them and you hand them back on the date it says to hand them
Now,
back.
why would I do that? Why the fuck would I do that?
And you worry!
I have my admissions test. I'm not even scared for my admissions test. I'm scared for them looking at my fucking transcript and being like, what's that F over there? What's that F over there? Zach, what's that fucking F over there?
You think I didn't have any F's on my transcript when I moved from U of M?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I did have an F. I did.
How many?
It was only one, but...
Well, then you're 5 times better than me. Hang on. I'll actually check the numbers.
5 F's?
Okay, so the first page is good.
Okay, hold on a second.
The second page is...
What were the F's in? I need to know.
Okay, so we have an F in math for early middle years teachers.
Okay. Now, here's the question.
Yeah.
When it's early middle years teachers,
It's not that. It's you have to do that stupid shit where they ask you, but why? Why is this? Why does 1 equal 1?
It goes on both sides.
You think that? Also, I failed geography of place, but I did that because
Geography. What?
I failed
What is it
global
called?
geography of place.
Geography.
I also
That
failed.
is good. So geography.
I also failed.
That's the dumbest class.
I also failed global art, and the last one I failed
You
was
failed
U.S.
art.
I failed U.S.
I've seen your drawing. I'm shocked you didn't.
I
pass
failed
with flying
U.S.
colors.
1929 to 88, but I failed that because I tactically retreated so that I would get a B on my application of educational studies.
You do realize there is a tactical retreat. It's called a voluntary withdrawal.
I made my tactical retreat 3
That's
days
not
after
a tactical retreat.
that. No, it's
That's
not.
crashing one plane and flying the other.
Yes.
A tactical retreat is
So we
turning
have 4.
around
So
and
we have
landing.
So we have 4 Fs and 2 Bs to balance them out, and Cs. What do you think?
What
Do
I
I
think?
got a shot?
I'll put it this way. I don't think it'll have any effect. I don't think it'll have any effect.
It's just gonna matter how I write the test.
Honestly,
And they told me not to study for it. Like,
I think you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Do you want my guess of what the admissions test is?
I know what it should be.
What is it?
It's like how AI and it's how AI is being used in the field and what its effect are on jobs.
Okay, so that actually is that's kind of one of what I think is the general overlaying topic. And you know what that is?
What?
Ethics. I think ethics is what it is. Do you know what I mean by that?
Vaguely. Because you always, ethics is one of those things you hear, but you don't actually get taught it, you know what I mean?
I had an ethics class.
No, I agree with that, but like...
You mean like going in?
But, yeah, like you hear about it all the time.
Well, ethics has multiple, there are multiple steps to that. So there's general ethics in terms of just like self-morality. So what you consider as moral and what you consider as not. But then there's
robbing a child. No.
But then there's also like business ethics in the sense of if you give a promise, you have to deliver on that. You know what I mean? And so there are certain things considered like ethical and certain things that are considered not. Like in, for example,
less ethical.
In the construction industry, if you take a shortcut that gets rid of safety, then that's like a moral, like a self-morality ethical decision. But if you make a cut to decrease your budget and now you're kind of like fucking over the contractor or you're screwing over the client, that's more of a business ethics. See what I'm saying? And so there's different levels to it.
It feels like they're giving me not even an ethics test. It's just giving me a, what's the fucking nut polygraph? You know what I'm saying though? Like how they give a polygraph to people like when they're on the trial to see if they're like fit, like if they, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
you know that.
Should this member be part of the jury sort of thing?
Yeah, like that. That's what they're giving me. They're like, should this member be a part of the Council of 10 Crecom communications workers? And I show up with my 1.75k subscribers and I go, hey, I'm Zach, I'm new here.
Jury member number 7's a dick. He's not welcome. Like,
I'm gonna go head over to my buddy's place to watch Third and get plastered. Hope you boys have a good night. Thanks so much for tuning in. Appreciate it. Did you post it on Instagram?
I can do that.
Can you do that now? Just like, hey, come check out the third period.
Yeah, that doesn't show that we're late at all.
No, it shows you're late.
You have access to it too.
Paul Maurice said, I just thought they needed some profanity in their life. Fuck me, am I good at that? On his pep talk before the tying goal. God, Your Honor, we love him. Like Shilovs has played really good. Like even today, he's good.
Yep. One last example when it comes to something like a business ethics is like if you're given information, like for example, I'm just relating this back to kind of what I'm familiar with. If you're given, if you're a contractor and you're looking to make a bid, so they design a building and you're looking to say, I can make it for this amount of money. Everyone has a price that they're going in.
Mm-hmm.
A business ethic is that your number is your number. It's confidential. If you go to another business and you find out, like, let's say there's two businesses bidding on the same building. Okay, Zach?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, like, like, all right, we're both bidding that we can get it done for $80 million. But what if we both raise our price to $90 million? And then we can make a $10 million profit, and then one of us gets lucky and one of us not.
Genius.
That is completely unethical.
Do
You can't do that. That's
Carter.
illegal.
what I'm doing.
What?
Do what I'm doing.
After me talking about ethics, that looks sketchy as fuck.
Look where we're at, Carter. Look where we're at. How's everyone feeling? How are the two people here feeling? How's the one person here feeling? It's a shame Rick can't boost this. Maybe we could get him to boost the Salmonson video, but he's got 345, so I think he won't be very inclined to do so. Is that wrong?
You say that like it's a motivation issue.
Well, I don't want to
like if Rick is just like sitting at home and he sees a video pop up and he's like, not fucking that one. Like, no, it's for whenever I send him one. Like, Salmonson, who the fuck's that? That was
just send it over and be like, yeah, it's our off day.
Yeah, I can't.
Wow, I can't believe you missed that.
I can't wait till I send it to him and he just sends me a picture of Thor's hammy and says, "Is it worthy?"
Not even Thor's hammer, just his hamstring. Thor's hamstring isn't worth it.
Meal can't be near that.
Oh, I thought you were gonna make a name for Mjolnir. Like, no. Mjolnir can't be near that.
Yeah, Mjolnir. Like, Mjolnir can't be near that.
Okay. Carter, of the groups that you've seen in Fallout, who would you like to join? The Brotherhood of Steel? Would you like to be a ghoul, or would you like to be in the Fallout shelters?
What's wrong with the bunker bitches?
The Fallout people? Like the vaults?
Bro, they try so hard to be happy.
So you like the vault people?
I don't like the vault people.
No,
I just find it hilarious.
So you'd be in the vault.
So what?
You'd be in a vault. I can't wait for you to find out. Not that there's bad things about the vault. I just can't wait for you to figure out.
Oh, I'm sure there is
the lore behind the vaults.
Oh, I'm sure there's some overlord, and they're like, we're just gonna keep these people in. They're not fucking leaving, and they could
maybe
leave,
for one vault, not for all of them.
Like I'm gonna find out that this is like Back to the Future video game, Doc Brown and his evil empire. Remember that? Alternate future?
It's much worse than that. But yes. To be fair, let's make it clear here. Doc Brown's.
It's like Superman just being like,
"You're for the record, I'm."
It's like Soviet Superman being like, "You're not good enough." I give
Doc
you
Brown's dystopian is not that bad. Can we just say that,
bro? As a child, I was horrified.
No, it was horrifying as a child. But let's just
it's straight out of George Orwell.
Did you know this? The Marc Messier Leadership Award is just an award that Marc Messier picks. He's the only one that votes on this award. Bro. So the fucker named the captain of the Rangers, a team he prominently played for, and just went, yeah, he's fucking winning it. I didn't know you could even do that.
I guess you can.
Imagine if they had the Bob Orr Award for the top defenseman. And it's just Bob Orr picking Charlie McAvoy over and over again because he plays in the Boston Bruins. That's crazy. That's crazy. Are you watching Survivor? You're watching Survivor tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I think that's the plan.
It's the Q show.
The Q show. Oh yeah.
The Q show. What do you mean? Oh yeah.
was just. I'm sorry. I thought this was the.
We should promote our live streams in the morning. I feel like we made a grave error with that.
Because that's when people are watching.
No, but they'll know that we're at least later.
Also, you know what I love?
Hmm.
It's like, hey guys, like if we did streams, do you guys come over? Yeah, stream happens.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, no.
You want to? We can have that conversation tomorrow.
Yeah, no.
We're having that conversation tomorrow because it's like, hey, oh, motherfuckers, where's that maybe going? Like, if it's the stream portion that's in the trouble, we don't need to do it. But.
I mean, I
CC when Draisaitl passed it to him on a 2-on-1. I want to
Zach,
watch.
ever since you showed me the LeBron meme, I've found so many more.
Yeah,
of them.
no.
It's actually ridiculous.
It's so good. No, I'm so happy. It's so good.
Want to see an old one that's a classic?
No. Yes! I love Bob the Necromancer. Carter, turn the volume off. Elias Pettersson's a -1. Noah Juleson's a -1. Brock Besser's -1. I'm shocked the Canucks haven't even got a goal yet. Oh, yes. I hate doing that at the dealership. How's everybody feeling? Oh, did you see the Crisis on Infinite Earths movie they're doing that has Kevin Conroy's final appearance as Batman? Should be a gooder. Well, it should be decent. I've been critical of those movies. We saw the Batman movie of that one, and we saw the Superman movie of that one. Do you recall?
What did you say?
We saw the Batman movie of that universe and the Superman movie of that universe.
Like, are you talking which Batman movie? Which movie?
Superman Man of Tomorrow.
Okay.
With the purple alien, big purple alien. He was like Godzilla. Dave walked in, and he's like, "What are you guys watching?" And we're like, when Dave Williams came down and saw us, and we were watching.
You say that like I didn't like Dave wasn't enough. Like yeah. I knew that, but Zach, you have to realize all these animated ones.
Good, Zach?
They all blend.
Okay.
They all blend together in my brain. I can't.
Okay, so
the only distinct one is Russian Superman.
Okay, so there's Soviet Superman. That's one. That was one that we watched. There's also Death of Superman. There's the one with the 4 Supermen. One had Cyborg Superman in it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The one we watched had Superman. There's that scene where he fights Lobo, the dude with the black and white.
Oh yeah, Lobo. Yeah, Lobo was cool.
Yeah. So we watched that one, and we watched The Long Halloween. Do you remember that one with Two-Face?
Yes.
Okay. We'll watch more.
I remember Long Halloween. That one was one was a very distinct one.
We'll watch more of the lore sometime. We'll watch a Green Lantern one. There's a Green Lantern one. There's a Supergirl one. There's a Justice America one. Justice Society. We watched Justice Society America.
I saw it
because it was it was them versus the Nazis.
Oh yes.
And Aquaman.
Bro, that caught me off guard.
Wow, where everyone
Zach, the Aquaman scene caught me off guard.
That's fair. Where did everybody go? You know what? It's okay. Drake, do you have any friends that you'd like to bring on the stream?
He has this friend named Kendrick.
Third period starting at shot count is 22-13 for the Oilers. They have dominated offensively in comparison. 4 comeback wins in the 2024 playoffs, though, have been for the Canucks, though. Shot that gets just deflected wide. 3 of them have been third period comebacks. So Canucks not out of it yet. It's only a 2-goal climb, but they have yet to score on Calvin Pickard. Oh God, we're down to 3. We're down to 1. Oh God. Oh God, Carter. Did you share it on Instagram? Did you share it on Instagram?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Could you share it on like our Discord? Maybe I don't know. We're desperate here. We're losing the people. I hate that they changed vidIQ. Like it used to be so easy. Back the other way come the Oilers. Into the zone.
Disgusting.
No, like it is. Like look at this. Look at this nonsense. Look at this nonsensical BS. Oh, we'll do Canucks live stream. We'll throw that in there.
Yeah, it's like all those Snapchat updates where they're like, "Hey, you know that feature you didn't want? Here you go."
Yeah, we're bringing it back. Like
You know what I will say is nice?
Mm.
We're past the days of on Instagram Bitmoji Jamie.
yes, we've
We're
moved
those
past
days.
that. Oilers in their own zone, going D to D here.
However, we now have work meme Jamie.
We do, and we have still angry mom. Just about everything. Just about everything. Love mom, but she's a bit much.
I remember the first time they told us they were getting social media.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Oilers moving into the attacking zone. I think Kristen has it, but Uncle Scott doesn't, which I think is the right call. I don't think Uncle Scott would like.
I've actually had that.
Oh, does he have it?
No, I've had that conversation with him.
Yeah.
And he just thinks.
That's okay. I'm not leaving your stream. Thanks so much, Drake. We appreciate that.
He thinks that it's
a waste of time.
A toxic cesspool not worth his time.
Yeah, no. For Uncle Scott, who's got
And
literally for Uncle Scott that literally has only W's in his life. Yeah, no, totally see that. Don't waste your time.
Yeah. No, he went on a bit of a rant.
Was this at the wedding?
No. This was actually.
Was this at the dinner that you guys booked around when I worked?
I don't know. This was right after. This was actually,
Oilers in the attacking zone.
At dinner with the O'Sheas.
Yeah, no, that was the dinner you guys fucking did when I was at work, and I'm like, oh, would have loved to go to that.
Yeah, no.
I remember being really pissed about it too, because I'm like, what the fuck?
Although
I felt like fucking.
Mike O'Shea wasn't there, but all the rest of the O'Sheas were there.
Mm-hmm.
He had to leave.
That's fine.
He had work stuff, which means
Canucks in the attacking zone. Oilers just outnumbering them. There's going to be a penalty coming up. The Oilers,
no, but
I believe, are getting a penalty.
Are they getting?
Oh, they're giving it to the Canucks.
Is this hooking? Or is this like?
I thought this was going to be holding.
Yeah, well, there's also an overlap between hooking and holding.
There is. Oh yeah, Carlson on the hold. Yeah. Holding for wrong one. Holding for Carlson here, and the Oilers will get a chance to extend the lead and possibly really put this game away. A third goal here could be deadly for the Canucks.
That guy is strangling an orca behind the glass. That's wild.
We live in a society.
That's wild.
We're at 150 views. What's our goal here? 220, 250? 250.
Our goal is happiness and sunshines.
Yes. Oilers, Bouchard. Down low to McDavid.
And I say that
to Draisaitl.
Waiting.
Draisaitl walks in, fires, stopped by Shelovs, and he holds on for it. A real good save by Shelovs.
The Canucks, when they need a goal, let's just take a penalty.
Let's just take a penalty. Hey, let's just not. that's the Oilers when they need the Canucks when they need a goal.
Please don't say it with that voice.
No, I know it's
I don't like that voice.
Nobody likes that voice. That's the point.
I can tell you who I can guarantee you really probably doesn't like that voice.
Who?
Serena.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
I know.
Like not.
She's like
Oilers.
She's like, I don't need any. She's like, I don't need zesty sack.
Zesty.
We don't need
Oilers in the attacking zone. Canucks pick it up. Miller now. Miller over. Lindholm got a little bit of room. Fires the puck. Just battles. Doesn't get quite to the net. Walkered away there by Pickard. Oilers now. Through neutral ice, a minute 14 to go on the power play. On the power play. Oilers moving it around.
It is funny.
McDavid.
You know what I will say is
McDavid with the puck. Back to the point. To McDavid. Top of the circle. Out front. Fires. That goes wide.
You know what's funny? When McDavid does the zone entry, you can just watch him like he's like a magnet. The players just all drift towards him.
McDavid at the top of the circle. Down low for Nugent Hopkins. Waiting. Nugent Hopkins sends it. Cycles around. Over to Draisaitl on the sidewalk. Out front shot. Doesn't go. It doesn't go, but they turn the puck over. Draisaitl now. Up front. Fires. That goes wide. Draisaitl's got it again. They're trying to zone in here. They've been doing a lot of work from the right side of the Draisaitl side. McDavid down low for Draisaitl. Draisaitl across, out front. Draisaitl tries to walk out. Draisaitl waiting. He's got Hyman
on the
far
side.
Yes. Nugent Hopkins, as you should. Draisaitl. Across for Hyman. That doesn't go.
I mean, they're not a defense-based team, so that makes sense.
Back to the point for Bouchard. 5 seconds ago in the power play. McDavid, fire, save. Turn around. What a save by Seeloff with the pad. Keeps the game 2-0. 3 shots on the power play, and that was just the only 3 that made it to the net. A lot of shots,
that
opportunities.
Was a really good save by Sheeloffs.
Sheeloffs with an excellent pad save of the left leg. Puck will go out of play, and we will get a whistle with 14:45 to go. Oh, I should turn the power play thing off. Yes, I should. We're 94 come from AHL. Where did 94 come from? The NHL? Probably. Like half them. There's just a decent amount of AHLers that have made upgrades into becoming NHLers that are here for sure. Oh, Carter, that's just you liking my tweet. I'm like, who liked my tweet? It was Carter. Yeah. It's not disappointing. It is what it is. It's just what it is, man.
Hold on a second. Richard dropped a new ranking of bands. I need to critique it.
Yeah. You should tell him ask him where he is. Quinn Hughes shot deflected, bouncing around the top of the slot. Canucks just can't get it to the net. Battling on it. Canucks moving it around. Out front, fires! That goes wide over the net! Puck will go up and out of play. That's not what you want. The Canucks were getting a good pressure. Now there's a lot of pushing and shoving as Desharnais, Nurse, and Miller are getting involved. Juleson jumps in, because why not?
Bro, put Nickelback above Lincoln.
Perry standing... Look at Perry standing in front... Okay, Perry was standing in front of Besser like this.
Zach, he put Nickelback above Lincoln Park. I have a severe problem.
I actually don't hate that.
Above Lincoln Park?
There's some real good shit there.
Like, Nickelback has some good songs, but it doesn't even...
Hey, there's some real good shit there. We could get pizza later. You want to get pizza later? And then we watch Fallout.
You know what? I haven't had the best day in the world, so maybe we can do that.
Yeah. Text mom and dad about that. Pizza later. But make sure they know it's not right away because we have shit to do. And if dad says no pizza, tell him you've been a very good boy and you deserve pizza. There you go. I can't believe
put Nickelback above 3 Days Grace. I don't like that.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
Okay, well, you thought the Linkin Park was bad, but that's arguably equal.
Fuck you! Okay.
Well,
Canucks win the draw.
You want to know why that's
Canucks win the draw. Because Miller has the puck.
That also includes modern 3 Days Grace.
Shut up. Okay, that's fair. Battling around for it. Back to the point. Oh, he lost the puck at the line. Hronek can't hold it in. Canucks don't send it very low. Oilers moving it around. Oh my God, almost a massive turnover there for the Oilers. Canucks trying to work. They got to get a goal, I'd say, before 5 minutes. Well, then again, what the fuck do I know? They came back with 2 minutes from a 2-goal deficit, so we'll never know. Horrid offside there by Quinn Hughes, and the Canucks are going to be charged offside. This will be another commercial break. If you're just tuning in, please say hello. Appreciate you being here. This is one of the things, though, I would like us to start earlier. Because I feel like we can accrue a couple views in advance. That's just fair. So we have stuff to work with.
That's fair.
Like if we started at like
You know what?
8,
You know what I think would
if
be.
we started at 8,
You
we
know
would have
what?
had a lot of time to work with.
That's fair. Do you know what I will say? I think would be a good idea. In addition to just pre-game, like having the pre-game thing up there, if we actually had a plan on something we could do in the pre-game.
Well, there are things to talk about, and I try to find things.
Well, things to talk about, but maybe it's like, we do a section where it's like predictions and we get the chat involved. It's like it's like an interactive.
I agree with
pregame.
you. I agree with you. I hold predictions normally though right as the game is starting because that's usually our peak viewership.
That's fair. There's that, but that's just one example.
Yes, no, I get you.
Of stuff we can do. Like, for example, like I know this is maybe a silly comparison, but I did as you know, yesterday the streams for the Sim League. And beforehand, before the second game that I streamed, the two GMs that their teams were in there, I got them to come on and join the stream and say a few things, and then the other one did. And the stream numbers went from like 1 to 2 viewers.
So what you're saying
up
is
to like 11.
So what you're saying is that I should call Ken Holland.
I don't recommend anyone to call Ken Holland.
But if you have to,
bro, Ken Holland and Jim Rutherford just dishing it out on the Nolan Hockey Podcast.
Is it still Jim Rutherford, or is it technically
Ken Holland?
Alvini?
They put that fucking salary cap.
No, it's not. It's not Jim Rutherford. It's technically Alvini.
Oh, yeah. I'm fighting for my life. I love how an Oilers goalie releases that when Jack Campbell is literally in the AHL fighting for his life.
No, he's not. He's not fighting for his life. He's got $4 million parachute. Dude's fighting for his playing time.
Isn't it 5? Because it was a 5x5.
Oh, okay. It might have been 5x5. I thought it was 4x4, but I could be wrong.
I thought it was 5x5.
It doesn't matter. Either way, it's a lot of money.
It was shit.
It's a lot of money.
It was bad.
Third period shots favor Edmonton, although it's worth noting Edmonton Oilers have had a power play in this period, so there's that. Oilers can't get it out of their own zone. Canucks now trying to get a cycle going. Their cycles have been really bad. Like, the Canucks cycles don't look clean at all, I will say. Garland now. The best looks they had were in the first period with the
right
second
there?
unit. Shot! Oh! He scores! Connor Garland! And this game is right back to wide open.
Oh, it disconnected.
As Connor Garland makes it a 2-1 game. The Canucks are back. I was going to say, the Canucks' best looks was Connor Garland in the second power play unit in the first period on the power play. He's been able to find space in the... He's been able to find space in open ice in the top of the circles, and this time it pays off. $13:05 to go. The Canucks had made it a 1-goal game. Canucks have life. Lindholm and Zadorov on the assist. Canucks holding in the zone. Oh, no, they don't. They're saying it's offside. P.S. Suter does not agree with that politely.
You know what I will say? Once we hit conference finals, which is I think when we'll really pick up, that's when I think one of the things that and I know you're gonna agree with me on this.
Start
one of the
not great.
It's not even just that. We had a consistency.
Oh yeah,
we were doing it almost every day. Now I'm not saying
we're out of
do
consistency. No, I agree with you. And but also too,
because people knew to expect.
I don't mean to be that guy, but Goldoy starts next week, so I will need you to be that consistency guy.
Yeah, I'll be able to. Yep, I'll be able.
And I also need you to have a fucking stern conversation with some people and some folks, just to see if they'll be willing to come. Shot stopped by Sheloff. The rebound goes wide.
I'm not gonna have a stern conversation. If they don't want to come, they don't have to come.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's just one of those things.
Don't tell us you're gonna come. Maybe. Don't tell us you might show up. Just say you're busy. Or just say you're not interested.
And I think one of the things that'll be nice about having a consistent thing is basically being like, all right, next 3 days, next 4 days, whatever it is, we're streaming 1 game a day. Are you able to make any of these?
I won't make all of them because I have some commitments I have to be.
Well, I know that,
but I agree with you.
This is not something to ask you.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I know if you're
and we'll promote them in the morning. We'll post them in the morning so people will see it.
Whoa! What's McDavid doing there?
Canucks enter the zone. Moving it around. Open man, top of the slot, fires. That gets deflected wide. First goal on Calvin Pickard they'd scored in this series, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
D.
I guess.
Hughes waiting. Hughes trying to make a move there.
Dude,
If you get that to Hronek, Hronek's gonna level
Dude,
that shot.
those hands
Save,
are-
rebound, that gets blocked.
Those hands by Hughes are ridiculous.
It is. However, he has struggled to find ice and space because they've been really limiting his movements a lot. Canucks moving out of their own zone. Hronek now. Hronek trade's looking really
Ice
a
and
lot.
space, isn't that just the same thing?
Time and space is what I meant to say. Or just ice and back the other way. Possible 2-on-1 gets broken up there. Darnell Nurse fires a shot
Space
in.
and time. You had it at space and time. Just keep it with that.
Dialga and Palkia. Across.
Ooh, they almost gave that up.
Dialga and Palkia. Space and time. Oh, you never were a Pokemon kid. That's right. Loser. You don't even have any gym badges. You just go to the gym just for the fucking hell of it.
Oh, yeah? Guess what? What does Pokemon translate to in Japanese?
I don't know.
Pocket monsters.
Yeah.
Do you not know?
Canucks, yeah. Well, I mean, it makes sense. Canucks enter the attacking zone. What was your proving point of that? Just I see. I'm above that. I'm above that. Like, what the fuck are you saying?
The
Canucks moving it around. Besser.
You're not a real Pokemon fan, huh?
Oh yeah, okay.
Dude, those fan bases. You're not a real fan because
Puck's
you don't know
around.
X, Y, Z.
Oh my god, they gave him way too much space. Luckily, it's Ian Cole. So
it's like, you didn't know that George Lucas had a shoe up his ass when he was writing the episode 2 dialogue? You're not a real fan. Ooh, close shot.
Canucks in the attacking zone here. Oilers looking to get it out. Canucks are getting a little bit of a press now. They can tie this game before it comes down to the nitty gritty. We're in for something here, Carter.
Okay. Remember how I showed you what Uncle Jared sent me on his birthday?
Yeah. What did you send him on his birthday?
The exact same thing.
Oh, thanks, Carter.
With a period.
With a period. Oh, Oilers attacking the zone. McDavid walks. That backhander goes wide.
It's funny. You know Jared's watching this game being like, come on, Canucks. What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are they doing over there? What crazy shit are they doing over there? Puck's bouncing around. Canucks come up with it. Patterson has been a little bit invisible tonight, I will say. To be fair, most of Vancouver has been invisible tonight. Except for Noel Juleson for the worst reason.
Shilovs. Stop 30 shots.
Yeah, okay. I said
28.
most. Puck's battling in the corner right now. Canucks come up with it. They'll send it around.
I'd say they're battling for the puck, and the puck's not battling.
Anyway. The puck's battle is there.
The puck is battling to not
Canucks have it.
Around.
To Pettersson. Back to the point. Waiting. D. Back to...
Oh.
Waiting. Hughes across Pettersson with a lot of room. Fires. That good.
Bro, if only Pettersson
that gets stopped there by Pickard.
Shot.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like,
a lot of good ozone time for the Canucks. Oh, they keep it in. They're going to go back. Wires it. Ooh. That goes wide. They're bouncing around for it.
Oh,
sends it back to Pettersson.
Still 8
Pettersson.
Minutes. Got a whole
Hronek. This is a good ozone time for the Canucks. Pettersson. Walking in, fires. That gets blocked.
And what a play here by the Canucks.
Canucks hold it in.
They're cycling guys out. They're getting a change. Edmonton's getting tired.
You cannot, if you can force them to keep some guys on and just jump it right back in.
Now at least you're
Connor Garland,
Bouchard, and another guy are still stuck out there.
Mm-hmm. Hughes has to send it down. He's forced to send it down. I'm shocked that puck made it all the way around. Garland, you want to try to force a penalty at this point. Nugent Hopkins been out there for 2 minutes. Canucks frustrating. Fires! Saved there by Pickard, and he gets the whistle.
Them just playing keep away is fine, because that's when you're going to draw a hooking or a tripping or something like that. Once, when you get them tired and they start getting sticky, that's when they're going to get into penalty trouble. Corey Perry just sitting on his ass.
It's off tempo, purposefully. See, it was off tempo. It was incomplete. You didn't like it. Commercial break right now. That was a good tempo. I can't wait for you to see the merge in Survivor Boreal, Carter. It's so hectic. Nobody knows what they're doing. If you've ever seen 10 headless chickens come together and form a union,
Actually, I've seen a chicken with his head, and he lost. Damn! Fucking gets voted out.
damn, he's a chicken farmer. In that era of Survivor, they were naming people just nicknames. So like John Robert is like JR, which makes sense. Like just John Robert, that's a real name.
See,
Frosty is not Frosty's real name.
confused me.
Frosty's real name is not Frosty.
Oh.
Chicken's real name is not Chicken.
See, the thing that confuses me when you say JR is because I think Jim Ross, but then I also think there's a guy at my work we call JR. Because
There was also a guy that was called Cowboy. Not his real name. But they spelled it CAOBOI, like cowboy. Those lawyers for James H. Brown, I feel like if you put Stuart Skinner in that lineup, I wouldn't confuse any of them.
No, I saw Perlini was doing his video. He was rocking an AEW Punk shirt.
Very nice.
And I was like, hey.
You gonna publicly post on Twitter and ask him again? I didn't realize that was the way you were gonna go about it.
Well, no, because I couldn't message him directly. And to be fair, that's how I got Walby on.
That's fair.
That's how I got Utri on.
Yeah, Utree's a good one.
Yeah. So don't question my methods.
We're down to one person.
He's a lawyer.
Do you know what CFL Central's doing right now?
Do I know what CFL Central's doing right now?
Are they watching the video?
They're probably watching the Solomons video, being like, not this one.
Not today.
This isn't the video.
It's a delayed offside here for the Oilers. 7:23 to go.
It's not a bad
Canucks.
batch episode. I'm not boosting that shit.
I wish we could boost our live streams. That's annoying, actually.
I looked into it.
Do you think maybe we could boost it while it's up?
No, because there's more likelihood that you could do it while... Zach, it takes a day. We're not going to be up that long.
Oh, yeah, we are. We're going to quintuple, centuplet
stream?
Centuplet overtime.
Yeah. Zachary and his sleeping stream.
6:53 to go. Yeah. It's just me listening to me. Okay, you know what I listen to go to bed? ASMR card magic. The riffling of the cards really helps.
I thought it was the waves thing.
I used to.
I know.
But like the guy will do card magic and it makes my brain think to follow it. So and then I slowly ease myself into sleeping because I'm following him, watching him do the trick, and I'm like, how the fuck did he get that card?
What the fuck?
How did he get that card?
The whisper of
Drake, I have allergies. I'm not picking. Drake, I don't appreciate that. That's rude. That's rude. They're bullying me for my allergies.
Damn. You know what is funny?
Can't believe you said that.
Is that we both...
I could delete that comment. I could delete that comment if I wanted to.
When it comes to an actual medical allergy, we both have the same one, and it's really weird.
Yeah, it's the sun.
Yeah,
it's a fucking sun.
It's funny because
it's killing us.
Whenever you
Connor Garland in his own zone. 6:10 to go.
Whenever you say that, someone's like, "Oh my god, do you like die when you walk outside?" And
No.
And I'm like, "Yeah, I just get deep fried on my way to work every."
Oh, sorry, bud. Thank you, Drake.
Yeah, recess in school was a death sentence.
Yeah, hey, didn't you hear? I have an allergy to the sun. Feel pity for me, damn it.
Both of us.
Well, yeah.
Bro just called
Canucks.
me a coke nose?
He did. But he said it with a C-okie nose, actually. He put a space by accident.
Because it is.
C-okie dokie. Because Coke is C-okie dokie.
It's C-okie dokie, no problem.
Yes. Canucks, we're up to 7 people. Thank you all for tuning in. If this is your first time, please subscribe and leave a like.
Did you get the reference?
I didn't.
Stuart Little. Okie dokie, no problem.
Oh my god, yeah.
The taxi driver.
Yeah, the taxi driver caricature.
The
Way to go.
craziest taxi driver ever.
He was willing. No. He was
problem.
on site. Yeah. Anyway, Zadorov, 5:10 to go. We're not talking about Stuart Little. Zadorov up for Besser. Besser loses the puck. They battle along the wall for it. Did you text Dad about the pizza thing?
No, I was going to tell him afterwards.
Oh, okay, that's smart.
I think Mom's still awake, so that's not the time to do it.
That is correct.
I know how this goes.
This is true. This is true. They're watching House or Law and Order.
Speaking
Miller.
of Stuart Little, the guy's
Oops.
dad is.
Ops, I
that
promise
main
that won't
character
happen
in
again. I
House.
swear to God. Yee. Attaboy. Drake, you a real one. Appreciate that. Canucks moving in their own zone.
Zach said none of that shit.
None of that shit here. Miller.
Sorry, won't
D
happen
to D.
again. Did you leave him at gunpoint?
Yeah, I did. I did. Oh no, they turned it over! A possible breakaway!
Absolute.
Sheila out of the net! He poke checked it away!
Bro,
Holy shit!
Shelovs might have just saved the game with that.
Sheila keeps the game alive!
Oh man, that is such a great play. Like seriously, like because I think he gets scored on if he doesn't do that.
Oilers in the attacking zone.
4 minutes
Hyman.
left.
Who the fuck?
Bombers head coach Mike O'Shea. I don't see any place in this league for people that bet on our football.
I saw that this morning. Guess who posted this morning? Darren Bombing.
Well, you know
Oilers.
the CFLPA for some reason is trying to appeal Sean Lemon's suspension for betting on. Which, first of all, I don't know why he's appealing it. He retired. What the fucking point?
Do you maybe lose money in alumni?
I don't know, but it's like. But
You might
also,
get
if I'm the
fined.
CFLPA, it's like real like.
What's your prediction for the Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight? Probably Jake Paul wins because that's just kind of how this circus act works. They dance around for 7 minutes and then Jake Paul wins by UD. Anyway, 3 minutes left, Carter. I need to lock in. Okay?
Yeah.
Canucks in the attacking zone. Under 3 to go. The shot count 29-19 now. It's got a little.
See, the way those fights go is it's always like, man, I can't wait till Jake Paul gets his ass.
Nope.
That's how they sell you.
Yes.
That's how they sell it to you. Like
Canucks back to the point. Hughes. It's Juleson. Yeah, get Juleson off the ice.
Why do you think he picks fights with the pyramids? Like, there's a reason. Ain't in their prime anymore. Pyramids.
Ain't in their pyramid.
Pyramids are cool.
What?
They're not exactly in the prime. Except for
Okay.
the Bass Pro Shop. It's in its prime. Zach, that's the 4th biggest pyramid of the world.
I know it is, and I love that. I love that thing where people were like, "That's a
How?
great photo," until you realize it's like in Memphis, Tennessee, of the fucking pyramid there. You know what though? It makes me wonder. I feel like we could build a pyramid. Like if you gave us time, we could build a really big pyramid.
Like me and you?
No, just us. We could do great things as a people.
We? Zach, we've had this discussion. We have to define who we is. Otherwise, me and you might have a...
Actually, also, do you want to watch, what is the Planet of the Apes movies on? Because I kind of want to watch a movie in the cinema.
Probably a planet that has some apes on it. That would be my guess.
What network has Planet of the Apes on it?
Soap.
Okay,
Probably.
So we'll watch it on that. Because I kind of want to watch
Unless,
the movie.
well, we can check
I kind of want to watch Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes that just came out.
Why? Because Andres was here one time and said, "Monkey!"
No, because there's the dude that goes, "Oh, what a wonderful day!" And he's got a fucking monkey crown, and I love that.
You want to know it's a movie?
I love a post-world, like a post-op.
What's a really weird, just one-off movie?
Megamind, and it doesn't have any sequels, and I won't.
Pacific Rim.
It has a sequel.
They made a sequel for that?
Yeah, they did.
What is it, Atlantic Rim?
No.
Fucking Arctic Rim?
No. They made Pacific Rim 2 Uprising, or whatever it's called.
There you go. Top critic reviews it. It's snow bitches this time.
What's a great one-off movie? That's a good question. It would have been Megamind if they didn't ruin it with a sequel that nobody counts. Nobody counts that sequel, by the way. The Doom Syndicate, not a real movie. Not a real movie. I don't know. Net empty.
Central Intelligence.
I don't want to say it's a great movie. It's a good movie.
I said a fun movie.
Oh, a fun movie. Okay.
At least I thought I did.
Yes. I don't think that's exactly what you picked, but yes. Canucks win the draw in the attacking zone. Hughes overwires it. Stopped by Pickard. They're battling away for it. There's 2.5 to go still. Canucks got a lot of time, but they can't risk giving it away too many times. The Oilers are just going to clear and aim for the empty net. Icing here against the Oilers, and the Canucks will get another face-off.
Hit on Ekholm. Damn. Oh, he got cut.
No, he's been cut like that the whole day, I think.
Oh, actually?
Yeah. Chris Nobluck always has a face that either says he's really determined, but he also looks like he's a guy that's trying to manage a daycare every now and then. Like, he gives this face like this. Like, I can't believe this shit is happening to me.
These damn kids.
These damn fucking children. Canucks win the draw again. Back to the point. Top of the circle. Back to the point again. Down low. Back to the point. Wires it. That gets deflected wide. Behind the net. Battling for it. Pettersson now.
Camera angle change.
Pettersson back to Lindholm. Back to Pettersson. He's got it. Has to give it back to Lindholm. Lindholm fires a shot towards the net. That goes wide. Canucks. Besser fires a shot. Almost got the deflection. Pickard makes the glove save with 1:47 to go in the third period. Thank you so much if you're just tuning in. We appreciate it. Please leave a like on the stream. We're trying to hit 50.
Sorry.
What the fuck was that?
Calm down.
A minute 47. Canucks trying to tie up this game. It's going to be a timeout here, I believe, for the Canucks. Canucks are winning those draws, at least.
Two Winnipeg legends. Evander Kane begging for a one-game suspension since he can't afford the $5,000 fine. Eddie Lack on Evander Kane. It's your daily dose of Eddie Lack.
I love Eddie Lack.
So he played for, the Moose. He played for the Hurricanes.
Canucks.
Played for the Checkers.
Canucks. He got around.
Just wait for a team called the Chest. Holy shit.
I'm not indulging in that joke. That's a bad joke. It's a bad script. It's a bad script, my dude.
I can make bad jokes. It's fine.
Okay.
All these damn kids.
Canucks. Pettersson takes the face off here.
Drop the damn puck.
Pettersson wins the draw back to Besser. Over to Hughes. Back. Besser on the circle. A cross shot. They score! They score! The Vancouver Canucks have tied the game with 1:41 to go! Holy shit, we have a tie game! Woo! A straight shot from Brock Besser. Okay, now turn it off. It is legitimately ear-inducing. Turn it off, Carter.
That goes right off a leg and in.
Yeah, it doesn't. The sound doesn't even pick it up, which is really funny.
No, it picks up the peaks. And then if you're talking, then it picks that up.
And now with 1:39 to go, we have a tie game. Brock Besser, his 8th of the postseason. At 18-19, assisted by number 43, Quinn Hughes, and at number 40, Elias Pettersson. Oh boy, a minute 20, and Oiler Nation is fucking terrified. Shot counts 29-20 for the Edmonton Oilers. This is just a straight face-off win. It goes down to Besser. Besser walks in, and he just fucking wires it. The heel of Dakota Joshua. So it technically should be Dakota Joshua's goal then. Canucks. Miller, a little bit of space shot. Stopped there by Pickard. What are you doing now? Who are you texting?
Just texting Brandon.
Oh, I thought you were texting Dad.
He was saying that he's been watching the start of Bad Batch. He's never watched it.
Oh, good. Oh!
So
Big hit by Evander Kane!
He fucking hates Omega.
Oh, that's good.
Absolutely
This is good.
despises them.
Under a minute to go. Oilers looking to maybe have a quick answer to stun the Canucks. Maybe. Could it be? Draisaitl behind the net. Out front. Wires the shot. They score! Edmonton's got the lead again! With 38 seconds left, the Oilers take the lead! Unbelievable! A minute left! A minute after giving up the tying goal, and the Oilers have done it again!
Just a little bit. Wow.
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 The Oilers had just given up the tying goal, and they now have the lead with 38 seconds left. And I kind of hate it because I really wanted this stream to go a little longer. But wow.
Well,
Just under Shelov's. Oh, Shelov's, you got to have that one. It's just under the blocker. They've already called the timeout. So now the Canucks pretty much have to, like, win the draw, and they got to get moving.
when he was just like
Bouchard from
possession,
Draisaitl and
get the
Kane.
fuck out.
Oilers win the draw. 34 seconds left. Canucks pick it up. Shelovs is going to get going now. Quinn Hughes. 25 seconds left. They send the puck down. Pettersson. Battle in the corner for it. Oilers are killing the time. Big battle for it. The Canucks need to come up with this puck. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Waiting. He banned on it. Game over. The Oilers. Okay, no. No. The Oilers hang on.
There you go. Just one.
Dude.
Mind if I quickly edit the other thing?
Hmm?
I'll just edit the other part.
What? The what? Oh, yes. The Oilers hang on and win Game 4.
In dramatic fashion.
In very dramatic fashion. How are we feeling?
That's crazy.
Calvin Pickard picks up the win, and the Oilers now have a new life. Holy shit. Fucking Venom. How are we feeling, lads?
Good. The order.
You gonna ask them now?
I already did.
What? Did we order breadsticks too?
I haven't.
Can you ask about breadsticks too? Yeah, let's go. Man, what a great game tonight. 2 Vancouver, 3 Edmonton.
Like,
Game
not
5.
in place of what you're getting.
No, not in place. In addition. Evan Bouchard threw a link of screens, and the Oilers win it. Wow, what a game, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it, guys. I know this was a smaller stream today, but I really appreciate you guys showing up. It was really nice to have y'all here. Means a lot. Yeah. We're going to do a video in probably the next couple days. I hope you guys are having a lovely week. Means a lot. Any final questions you guys have? I'll be on for like a minute more. Let's see. Give them away. Throw them in. You're welcome, Zach. Good night. Thank